Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Good evening, BENXT Universe. Welcome back to the best wrestling show on the entire planet. Hello, PlayStation Nation, are you there?
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
They bloody well are. Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you've had a fantastic day today. I would say we are hot on the heels of being on the front page of Twitch, but that's not true. There was no BENXT last week, but you best bloody believe it's happening now because you're looking at it, buddy. You're looking at it.
How are you? How was your day? It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation BENXT time. Best time of the week. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. I've had an okay day, thank you. Been feeling a bit under the weather, but hey, nothing can get in our way when it comes to the wrestling, right? And it's also still really, really, really fucking cold. So I have got a blanket on my knees like grandma, and I did have a blanket over my shoulders as well. But then how can I be a shill? How can I be a shill if I'm wearing a blanket that obscures my merchandise, huh? Terrible. We are lukewarm on the heels. We certainly are. Tonight we conclude the episode of BENXT that we began at the tail end of the last BENXT stream, and continue our march towards the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. We had titles change hands last time. Ashton Matthews and Michael Johnson both won championships. I believe Tim lost his Aldi Red Thunder championship. Yes, he's not happy about that, but he is still the world champion. Plenty to come this evening. Either way, regardless, and in addition to, I'm just stringing all the connective phrases together there, you'll all have some BENXT bucks in your accounts. You can see them there at the bottom of the chat window. You can wager those BENXT bucks tonight as we predict, nay, gamble on the outcome of these matches. We have the wonderful Mr. Black. Lord Brotovich is there as well. I'm not sure, I don't know if I've spotted Trailing Badger, so he doesn't get a shout out just yet. But the mods are here, and they're ready. The predictions will flow as we go through. But I think it's time we get started. Don't you? We got a big old slappy slap fest up first as the titan of the Piss family, Funky Barbara Piss, goes one-on-one with Senor Joe. Now apparently, this is a rivalry match. I don't know what that's going to mean. I don't know if there's going to be shenanigans or not. But what it does mean is that, yes, probably, Lord Brozovic, you may have to be funny for the predictions again, I'm sorry. Or you can just do Metal Arm versus Fringe. Gets the message across, doesn't it? It'll work. Oh, he's there! Hello, Trailing Badger. Just in time. Just in time. We're concluding... Oh, you know what? We can have a look back at what happened in this crazy BENXT match that we concluded the stream with last time. Of course, we had the Wide Championship defended in a ladder match. Michael Johnson won, becoming the brand new BENXT Wide Champion. Look at that, immediately. Is this a funny? Metal Arm or Fringe? Vote now. Pamela Anderson, the BENXT Women's Champion, lost in an underground match to Anne Horse. There was, of course, the weekly Battle Royal for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, where Ashton won and Tim lost it. Dr. Enel Hill and Silas the Dogboy defeated the BENXT Tag Team Champions Triple Flush and Rim Flair in a non-title match. And now, here is where we are. Sorry, as I just tickle my eyeball. This is where we are now. Funky Barbara Piss taking on Senor Joe in our main event. You've got a minute left to wager those BENXT bucks. Get ready to do so. And thank you to everyone who's claiming those huge stream streaks as well. That's seemingly something they've added as well. You get BENXT bucks for watching streams back to back, and then you can post about it in the chat and get new BENXT bucks. It's so exciting. And not a problem if you're just coming in and saying hello, and we'll catch the VOD See you soon, Farking Neckbeard. Thank you for being here as briefly as it was. Hello. What? I forgot Pippa lost her championship last week as well, didn't she? Did you? Am I remembering that right? Or was that a fever dream? Come here, you little monster. Hmm? Yeah? Hmm? No, I know. Yeah, I know. I know, Pipster. There's no tent there. You've got a tent at the top of the stairs. Go in that tent. That's just a blanket that's slumped over a sofa. You're not going to have much luck in there. She's not going to know. She's still going to just scratch at it, just in case suddenly a tent will appear. But that's not how it works. Yo, I'm watching this one, this on the big screen while laying down, as I'm still not feeling great. Everything is slightly delayed and so much more expensive to buy bits on the app instead of the desktop. So no, ooh, Chavo from me this week. That's okay, Techiweo. You focus on feeling better. We need you fighting fit. And I do hope you feel better soon. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's get this show underway. No spoilers about the Rivalry Please game. I don't want to see it. There has been an update since the last stream, which could break things, or it could make them better than ever. I think we know what's going to happen. Mild spoilers there for potentially something that's about to happen. But that's okay. That's fine. Benson Boy, thank you for the bits there. Tiny Uchavo for Techiweo. Uchavo. There we go. Right, let's get cracking, everybody. Our first match is underway now. Well, there's entrances first, but you know what I mean. It's pissy time, everyone. It is pissy time. Did you do the reduced time out of the ring thing someone has written about in the Discord? No. I tell you what, we'll do that after this, yeah? Someone made a fantastic suggestion on the Discord about how to reduce the amount of time people spent out of the ring. There is a setting. We'll go looking for it. What's up? Where are you going? Pippa just being a monster. That's fine. As she is wont to do. Here comes one of our favourites. It's Senor Joe. Barbara Piss has really been taking it to the undisputed era. That's what they're called. That being Seth Pissin Rollins, Piss Jericho, Pistian and Piss Stratus and Dominic Pisterio in recent weeks. Looks like she might get a bit of a break this evening as she goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe. Oh, sorry, I should say Senor Joe. Senor Joe, no pushover though. This is a big tough boy. He's got a big metallic arm, and you do not want to get clocked in the face with that. I'll tell you that much for free. But let's see how they get on. Funky Barbara is ready. Senor Joe is ready. The crowd is chanting BENXT. It is electric here inside the BENXT auditorium. Oh, and Senor Joe ducks that one. Quick roll-up, looking to put this one away early. Is Joe, the referee, briefly forgot how to count to one, and Barbara manages to roll through as well. Oh, look, we're trading pins. A real technical spectacle to get things underway here, or it would be if the referee actually managed to count in time. Funky Barbara, big splash on top of the Samoan Nightmare. I'm just trying to come up with a moniker for Joe there. It doesn't matter. Funky Barbara, though, raining down those boots to the face of Senor Joe. And now picks him up, spins round. Oh, stiff right hand to the face of Joe there. And Funky Barbara Piss is starting to roll now as Joe eats body shots, face shots, double underhook suplex there. Butterfly suplex sometimes that is called. As Funky Barbara goes to the top rope. What could she be looking for here? Surely not the Sparkle Splash. No, just an elbow drop there. The crowd got their smartphones out, took photos with the flash on there, so you could tell something significant was happening. Joe manages to get out of the way of that, though, and now it's Barbara being absolutely chopped apart, and a European uppercut from that horrific metallic arm. Referee again taking his sweet fucking time to start counting. And Joe, full head of steam. Oh, sent on. All the body weight of Joe across the ribs of Funky Barbara. And another strike spins Barbara around. Back suplex there. Expertly delivered by Senor Joe. Ref is in the pocket of Big Piss. And now it's Joe who's going to the top rope. Don't often see Joe up there. What could he be looking to do? Oh, he drops an elbow of his own, but Funky Barbara rolls out of the way, and now Joe's in real trouble. Bounces his face off the knee, and then drops the elbow for good measure. Does Barbara? Barbara has her signature as well. Could be closing in on the end here. As Funky Barbara, we've seen her do this so many times. I thought she was going to throw him into the corner to do the Jinkle Jam, but apparently not. Back elbow. Oh, and what is Funky Barbara looking to do here? I talked about the Sparkle Splash earlier, and there it is. Oh, no, we don't often see the Sparkle Splash, and she might be a little bit out of practice there as she completely biffs it. And Joe immediately into the cover, and because Joe countered that, he's now got her signature. So he's absolutely turned this around. Combination strike turns Funky Barbara inside out. Joe's got his finisher now, and he locks it in. That's the Coquina clutch there from Senor Joe to Funky Barbara. Funky Barbara in a bad way here. Things going from her being fully in control to being completely at the mercy of Senor Joe. She has been able to fight out of it, and these two will now renew hostilities. They look pretty dicey there for Funky Babs, but clearly made of sterner stuff is our Barbara. Oh, and a counter from Joe with that metallic arm. Oh, sweeps the leg. Surprisingly agile for a big man is Senor Joe. That's why he's had so much success in his career. Oh, the repeated strikes and the spinning back fist. I don't know what Joe was waiting for then. Gave Barbara the opportunity to get in, and then the same thing happened, except Barbara's now been able to counter. Back and forth, these two go. Oh, knees to the ribs and then just throwing him away like a child, and Barbara's calling for something now. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Massive clothesline, and Joe is down, and there go those boots again. And Barbara climbs out, picks Joe up by that metallic arm into the ring, and nice to see them get straight back in. Maybe that's something they patched. They will no longer stand out of the ring for half an hour. Joe back to his feet. Oh, but he catches Barbara. Oh, and again. And Barbara's in real trouble here. Referee giving us a great view. And Joe now calling for his signature again. Oh, but Barbara isn't done yet. These two are going to trade blows, it appears. Huge right hands being exchanged by the two main eventers here for BENXT. Joe delivering it, admittedly with a metallic arm, which doesn't seem right. Oh, and I can't really tell who's getting the best of this one. I think it might be Joe. Yeah, it must be. I think Barbara's in real trouble here. Barbara has her finisher. Joe has his finisher. I think these two are just going to battle the hell out of each other now, and they are. Putting it all on the line as the referee watches on. Oh, and it's Barbara who gets the upper hand. Again, I'm not really sure how she's done that, but she's going up to the middle rope. Joe's completely stunned. Double axe handle, and Joe is down. And what's Barbara looking to do now? Could just go for the piss warm stunner and put this thing to bed. Oh, Joe with the counter. These two will not stop. Oh, Barbara ducks under. The clothesline. Scoop slam. Joe is down. And now Barbara's calling for something. She probably appreciates that, you know what, I need to put this thing to bed. Piss warm stunner to Joe. Senor Joe, thank you so much for coming. Catch you on the other side. That's a victory for Barbara. Big win for Funky Barbara. Oh, hang on. Pierce it down. Barbara, look out. Oh, no. Seth Pissin Rollins has jumped Barbara Piss from behind. It appears these two are not done yet. Funky Barbara with the win. But the Undisputed Era are not done with the Piss family just yet. And that's the end. That's the bloody end of that particular episode of BENXT. Howdy Ben and everybody, it's been a while, I know, I've been super busy and unable to catch a stream, but here we are, I'm back now, and what a day to be back, BENXT, and then the extra long go home Dynamite for Full Gear tonight. What a great day, good to see you BTJ, I'm glad you're doing okay. Glad you could be here this evening. Someone asked about Twisted Metal Season 2. Was it Benson Boy? Sorry, apologies. I saw it go past, but I was mid. He's hitting her with a metal arm. Yes, it was. Okay, so Twisted Metal Season 2. I am like one episode from the end. Really enjoyed it. That's a good show. I like it a lot. And I don't care for the games at all. But I'm enjoying that show. And I would urge other people, if they have access to it, to give it a go. It is much better than it has any right to be. I'll say that much. Don't forget to change that out of ring setting. Yes, I'm going to do that now, assuming I can work out where it is. He's singing it all out of time, even though it sounds right in his headphones. Boo boo. I think I'm going to have to go into the Discord and scroll up a little bit and see if I can find it. Where is it? Right. Have you considered adjusting the time spent out of ring slider in the options? Okay. Let's see what we can find. Time spent out of ring option. That's a very specific option. Gameplay, presumably. Hopefully it's around here somewhere. No. Where could it be? Were there different tabs? Yes, there were. Presentation balancing. Okay. Maybe it's in one of these. Interest run in. Stamina cost. Rollout frequency. Rollout duration. Feeding frequency. Where on earth is it? Where could it be? Wouldn't be targeting, would it? Advanced? Oh my god. Crikey. Previous finisher influence 3+ players. That's an insane thing to want to adjust. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I would even look for this. Is it rollout duration? No, increase or decrease how long a character will remain down after rolling out. That's not it. That's not it at all. Referee downtime. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this setting is. I might have gone past it, or it might be under a different name, but I can't see it. So I'm going to assume that's it. Let's just say we've done it. I've looked for it. I can't see it. It's not. It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Let's move on. It's now an episode of Pip Down on the agenda. Let's see what awaits us. We will, of course, have to spin the wheel and pick who will be challenging for that Little Kong Strong Championship. Red Thunderman. The Aldi Red Thunder... No, not the Aldi Red Thunder. The Pip Down Men's Champion goes one-on-one with Piss Jericho. Jill Sandwich, a Pufferfish, Meatface, and the T-Virus go at it in a fatal four-way. Carla takes on Judas. Brian Michael Bendis goes one-on-one with Rules Boss. And in the main event, the Chevrolet Matisse... Hang on, did Pippa lose the championship? Maybe she didn't. Maybe Pippa's still champion. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Either way, Chevrolet Matisse and Pippa the Cat go at it for the Pip Down Women's Championship in the main event. I keep cutting their matches, but sorry, Carla and Judas, I think you're gonna have to go here. Because we've got to pick ourselves a tables match. Oh, Pamela lost. Yeah, Pamela lost last week, but she didn't lose the title, did she? Did she? Maybe she did. I'm gonna need to have a look at the current champions. Okay. Let's spin that wheel, everybody. The current Little Kong Strong champion is, of course... I remember exactly who it is. I never forget. It is, of course... Meatface? I think it's Meatface. I think Meatface is the current champion. We're just going to assume that's the case. All right, it's time to spin the wheel, everyone. Let's get ourselves the field for this tables match. Wheel, 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 wheel. First up, challenging is Tina. Congratulations, Tina. You will enter the tables match. Up next. The Winkler. There he is. 2 more spots remain. Bob Pistotir challenges for the title. And the final spot goes to... Sparkles. Woo! And there we are. That is what the field looks like. This will tell us for sure. Yeah, it's Meatface. Meatface is the champion. There we are. So we got that match to look forward to. The weekly tables match for the Little Kong Strong Championship. Let's save that there. There we are. We begin tonight, however, with the Pip Down Men's Champion, the Red Thunderman, taking on Piss Jericho, who is normal and real. So let's get cracking. First match, Red Thunderman versus Piss Jericho. No spoilers there. Predictions will be coming your way in just a second. Make sure you wager those BENXT bucks. Win big or small. Win big or small, or not at all. That's how we do it on the Pip Down. That's right. That's how that goes. I've decided now. That's a saying. Let me find their music. There it is. Okay, here we go. Red Thunderman, Piss Jericho, 1-on-1. Kicking off Pip Down.
Things are about to get good.
Here he is. From the fifth dimension, it is Red Thunderman, the Pip Down Men's Champion, sporting that fantastic title belt designed by the very talented Danji's Designs. And he's hopping his way down to the ring. Title not on the line tonight, of course. I believe it was Piss Jericho who... he may have lost a match, actually, last time on Pip Down. And the Aldi Red Thunderman was waiting for him, stared him down, maybe even surprise attacked him as well. These two are very much in a feud. Both want their pound of flesh in this one. Has my controller turned off? No, I'm not allowed to skip this for some reason, which bodes well. So we just got to wait for it to finish and hope it doesn't crash. WWE 2K, may we please continue? Okay, there we are. No. No, we're still watching. Red Thunderman, we are not allowed to skip his entrance. I am changing camera angle, though. I'm not meaning to. I can... That was weird. Is it going to break now? No, we're fine. It's fine. And here comes his opponent. Representing the undisputed era, it is, of course, Piss Jericho. Eventually, there he is. Boo! Hashtag not my piss family. Not my piss family, thanks. Ba, ba, ba. I can't skip this one either, guys. Why can't I skip it? We're going to have to watch his really slow entrance, everyone, so buckle up. Oh, okay, it just... Oh, the Red Thunderman, he's hiding. Oh, honestly, that's probably the reason I couldn't skip either of them. Which doesn't really make any sense, because that didn't do anything or mean anything, which is weird. Piss Jericho is still wearing his entrance attire, and he's fully in control of Red Thunderman, so that didn't work at all. This match has not officially started yet. I believe both men need to get into the ring. We will hear a bell, and I'm assuming Piss Jericho will disrobe to a degree. Not fully, mind. That's a different thing. That's a different one. And Red Thunderman with the counter. Oh, elbows to the midsection of Piss Jericho. And now chops. Oh, and just a hip toss there. And a boot to the back of the neck. And there's all sorts of incredible wrestling action happening there behind that fan. We just can't see it. Red Thunderman disguising himself as the Steel Steps. That is classic budget energy drink behavior, probably. I was actually in Aldi, not to brag, but I was in Aldi a couple of days ago. And much like the last time I went in there was no sugar-free Red Thunder energy drink. There was only full sugar Red Thunder energy drink. It's been absolutely decimated. And now the bell's rung. This match is underway. Piss Jericho is going to wear his full entrance attire for the match. It seems impressive. Impressive stuff. Don't know how the hat... Oh, no, we're cutting away. Oh, he's vaporized his clothing. His clothing has now gone. As the referee collides with the Aldi Red Thunderman. Swinging neckbreaker there from Piss Jericho. Yeah, I can't get my hands on any fucking Aldi Red Thunder. The sugar-free one. There's none. There's absolutely none. People keep buying it all, which is only I'm allowed to do that. Piss Jericho is absolutely piss-handling the Pip Down Men's Champion at this juncture. He's nearly got his finisher. He has his signature. And Red Thunderman has had no answer apart from now. Finally, a counter from the Red Thunderman. Oh, Piss Jericho ducks out of the way. Oh, Pissbreaker from Piss Jericho into the cover. This thing could be over really quickly. Is Piss Jericho about to pin the Pip Down Men's Champion, but a shoulder out at the last second there. Its popularity blew up because of your merch/promotion. They owe you a fat check. I know. I sold merch that only I benefited from. They owe me money. Red Thunderman. Oh, the Red Thunder Bomb. Red Thunderman with the Red Thunder Bomb there. And Piss Jericho could be down and out. No, God, this match has got off to a really hot start, hasn't it? Both men firing their salvos early here. I believe another wrestling term for it is blowing one's load. Both men blowing their loads there early, and now sleeper submission applied. Wrenching back, but you don't want to get into a submission game with Piss Jericho, who is a very, very capable submission specialist, and it's the Red Thunderman now connecting several. Oh, beautiful. And the Red Thunderman has got his signature again. Oh, hang on. What's happening now? Who's this? Who's interrupting? I'm assuming it's a member. Oh, it's Pistion! Oh, Pistion Cage there with the unpissier helping out his Piss family brethren. The referee saw all of it, but Piss Jericho's going to try and take advantage. And he's done it! Piss Jericho with the assist given by his Piss family brethren, Pistion Cage, manages to get a pinfall over the Red Thunderman, the Pip Down Men's Champion. Wow. Honestly, as maddening as that is, that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool that the game did that. I like that a lot. Red Thunderman put up an awful good fight. Looked like he had this well in control, but it's difficult to overcome the numbers game when the undisputed era runs deep like that. Red Thunderman busted open, and all it really took was Piss Jericho to pick up the scraps there. And Piss Jericho has defeated the Pip Down Men's Champion. Surely moving ahead perhaps towards a future Pip Down title opportunity. And if he does that again, we've got a new champion on our hands, everyone. We've got a new champion on our hands. I quite like that. I thought that was pretty fun. And that was me taking the advice of one of you from a little while ago that suggested that everyone who's in a stable should have their special, ability be that one of their Guys comes down and interferes. That's the first time it's actually been triggered. It was good. I liked it. Now, this match could go on for 6 million years, so I hope you've got snacks. I hope you're comfortable. I hope if, like me, you're in a cold house, in a cold room, you are tucked in with a blankie, like a big boy, because this is a fatal four-way with absolutely nothing on the line, which is the most exciting thing. Jill Sandwich, who is the current Butterfield title champion, is not defending her championship. She's just having a fatal four-way wrestling match against the completely unproblematic Pufferfish, Meatface, and the T-Virus, with whom she has dealt before. There we go. Who's going to win? This will not be displayed on screen. The prediction plugin that I use only supports 2 outcomes, but if you're in the chat, you will be able to see it and you can do your predictions now. I've got my blanket and fluffy socks like an adult. I've got knitted socks that were sent in to us by Joe, and I wear them every single winter because they're very comfortable and very warm. They're great. The sandwich is dodging me. Where is my rematch? Well, it's not in catering, bud, although there are sandwiches there. Lord Brotovich not getting his rematch. Okay, let's get this thing going. First, though, I am actually going to take a photo of the running order for the music. There we go. Hello, phone. What are you doing, man? I love that sometimes it just won't show you things. It's like, no, I'm not going to... What is your face? I don't know what your face is. Please enter your code with your hand. What is this? Huh? Pressing buttons with my fingers. Okay, now we're going to get underway. About half the time remaining in the predictions. Let's do this. He said prematurely because it's not finished loading yet. Currently, the odds-on favourite is Jill Sandwich, then Meatface, then the T-Virus, and then the Pufferfish. That's the tale of the tape thus far. Okay, I'm ready now.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
Just a Jill Sandwich.
Make your way to the ring from seasonal residencies, the cruiserweights.
Nope.
Heavyweights.
Nope.
Light heavyweights.
Nope. Nope. It's the Butterfield title champion. Of course, she defeated Lord Brotovich to win that championship. Nice to see her in action, unlike Lord Brotovich, who won the championship and then just disappeared for 3 months. But that's fine. You know, he's not got it anymore and he can't hurt us anymore. So we're safe now.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
Pumped for this guy. He's completely unproblematic. We fixed him. It's just a fish. It's just a fish. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a fish.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it. Swagger. Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar. Well, the WWE
A number of people in the back despise this superstar. That's not very nice, is it? Bam, 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 bam. Didn't the Pufferfish get an upset victory recently, like over a champion or a major player? I feel like the Pufferfish defeated someone who was in a really high-profile feud and then the cutscene afterwards pretended it didn't even happen, which is often the way. The Meatface is here! Double duty for Meatface tonight, who quite frankly makes that championship look absolutely minuscule. Struggling to fit around the heft of the Meatface. But hey, at least he gets to walk into 2 matches tonight as champion. That's pretty cool, I suppose. From every man's nightmare, it is the meat. It's not even connected at the back. You can't be showing that.
So disappointing about.
Listen, I'm a fish ally, okay? But that sometimes you do need to censor the fish, all right? I can't give you specific examples, but you do need to censor the fish sometimes. Okay, and our final competitor in this fatal four-way is Virus, whom Jill Sandwich has plenty of history with. She was one of the finalists in the Women's Royal Rumble match just a few weeks ago. Didn't quite get the job done, though. Will not be main eventing Walrus Mania. Here she goes. Sauntering with her dangerous poison flower, I suppose. The scourge of Raccoon City, Virus. Now, if you're unfamiliar with a Fatal 4-Way, this is the same as a normal match, but with 4 people. So it's the first person to pin or submit one of the other opponents, one of the other members of this match, gets the win. So as soon as you start to pin someone, everyone, Terminator style, snaps to you and tries to break it up. It's going to be a bit of a clusterfuck. Who knows when it's going to happen? Regardless, I think we can all agree that perhaps Jill Valentine, one of 2 champions in this match, definitely does not have the height or strength advantage. And there it is. Pufferfish immediately breaking up that pin attempt from Jill Sandwich as the 2 champions go at one another. And Meatface, Pufferfish, Virus. Oh! And Jill Sandwich, T-Virus very lucky to get out of the way of that. And now we've got the Jill Sandwich T-Virus face-off that we were all hoping to see. Pufferfish slams down Meatface. Side Russian leg sweep from Jill Sandwich. Jill, the only one standing tall at the moment, as I think she's attempting to choke the life out of Meatface in the corner. Fuck knows, the referee's not giving us a very, very good view at all. And now, on the shoulders of the T-Virus, Jill Sandwich slips out. Takes T-Virus down at the knee. Meatface waiting though. Hoists up Jill Sandwich into the turnbuckle and sent across the ring. A lot of them are wearing very similar colours, which is kind of embarrassing. You know, you'd have thought they'd have had a conversation backstage. Oh, gut wrench suplex there to Jill Sandwich as Meatface continues to assert his dominance. Slides out now, and I should also say there's no count out and no disqualification in Fatal 4-Way matches, so weapons are legal. And, just like that, Jill Sandwich completely clocked with that chair, manages to disarm Meatface though. Well, then Meatface back on the attack as Pufferfish stalking the T-Virus on the outside with one hand. Jill Sandwich was hoisted aloft and Meatface looking quite proud of himself now. Pufferfish working on the leg of T-Virus in the ring. Meatface getting a bit cocky maybe as Jill Sandwich makes him pay, sends him back into the ring, and I was going to say all 4 members are now back in the ring, but that is not the case. Let's have a look at how people are doing. Stats-wise, T-Virus has a yellow body, most of the way towards a signature. Similar situation for Meatface. Pufferfish has his signature. Oh my god, he's up top. Oh, absolutely wipes out T-Virus. And Jill Sandwich is, while not being hurt at all, is nowhere near a signature. And Jill, again, the only person standing tall at the moment. Are we missing someone? Oh, there they are. It's T-Virus lying down behind that barrier. Couldn't see them. Jill sends Meatface back into the ring, picks up that baseball bat, and now all 4 people are in the ring. Baseball bat introduced. Cracked across the back of T-Virus, who drops that elbow, completely misses as Meatface hurls Jill Sandwich, and now Pufferfish sends Meatface into the corner. Big splash! And the Pufferfish is rolling here. Pufferfish has a signature and a finisher. God knows if he'll be able to pull it off here. I think he went for a pin and it was immediately broken up. Referee gets collided with, Pufferfish. It's the pop-up Pufferfish bomb. No, counter from the T-Virus. Counter from the T-Virus as Meatface beheads Jill Sandwich. And it's all breaking down in here. Jill Sandwich rolling up. rolling up Meatface. It's difficult to keep track of who's who. There's a lot of black and grey in that ring. As the T-Virus now suplex. Oh my goodness, turning her inside out. Gonna go for the pin off that. Oh! Pufferfish there able to break it up. And now it's Meatface going for his finisher. Oh, thunderous power slam. As Meatface should really be looking to finish this thing off while everyone was distracted. Oh, Jill Sandwich with that running pump kick. Into the cover. Break up by T-Virus. And T-Virus now sends Jill over the top ropes as the Pufferfish rolls out voluntarily. And Meatface is looking very good indeed, although he walked straight into a knee there from Jill Sandwich. Jill with repeated strikes now knocks the Little Kong Strong champion flat. As the Pufferfish re-enters the ring with a kendo stick. Meatface saw it coming. Boot to the midsection. Chops and strikes and into that bully choke there from Meatface. And it appears the Pufferfish has managed to get his way out of it, as you see Jill Sandwich desperately trying to ensure that no one taps. That would of course mean that she loses. Oh, that delayed dropkick had some venom behind it. As we're down to 2 in the ring now. Pufferfish and Jill Sandwich. Jill completely mistimed that. Still in control though. Several boots to the midsection. Leaping flatliner from Jill Sandwich. Can she string this into some more significant offense? She goes to the top rope. She's got her signature and her finisher. Swanton bomb there from Jill Sandwich. Meatface will be there immediately to break it up though. And that is the peril of doing business in a Fatal 4. Fatal 4-way. There will always be someone who is ready to break up a pin attempt or a submission, as Jill hacks away at the leg of Meatface. And I believe Meatface was the victim of the T-Virus's finisher there as well, that we may have missed. Oh, gory special. Oh, gory bomb, rather. Everyone's on the outside. No one's getting... Could anyone get there in time to break it up? They can't. It's the Sandwich. Jill Sandwich walks away with the victory in this Fatal 4-way. And what a match that was. Everyone putting on an absolutely incredible performance there. Lord Brotovich is sad. But it's the Sandwich who stands tall, defeating the Pufferfish, the T-Virus, and the fellow champion in this match, who may not indeed walk out of Pip Down tonight as champion at all. Meatface. Meatface. The action was fast and furious, but it's the Butterfield Title Championship title champion who walks out with the victory tonight. I don't think we've had a Fatal 4-way so far on these streams. That was good. I liked it. I mean, it could have gone on for thousands of years, as I said, but still, instant classic, say the viewers. Instant classic. Sleeps with Scissors, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months, appreciate it. Hope you've had a lovely day. Hope you're enjoying the stream. But we need to continue. 3 losses in a row for me. Oh, Richard, I'm sorry. Hey, but it could be different now, as poor Meatface has to trot his ass back out to defend his Little Kong Strong Championship in a Fatal 5-way tables match. I explain it every week, but if you put someone through a table, you win the championship. That's it. It's as simple as that. Could be over in a matter of seconds, could be a matter of minutes. Who knows? Predictions will be live in just a second. I'm going to whet my whistle before getting into this one. Get a photo of that running order. Barb having to fight her mum, yes. Sparkle's the canonical mother of Barb Piss.ir. Which isn't even really technically what it would be, would it? It would be Barb Barbara.ir or Sparkles.ir. But we don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Predictions are now live. Barb Piss.ir, Tina, The Winkler and Sparkles challenge Meatface for his Little Kong Strong Championship in a 5-way tables match. let's see how it bloody goes, I suppose. Yeah? Let's see how it bloody goes. Bum, bum. Let's get cracking. Barber's the odds-on favourite. Then Meatface, then the Winkler, then Sparkles, then Tina. Nope. Not quite. It's Little Kong Strong, actually, but nice try. And here is Barb Pistottir. From the other side of darkness. Yet to taste gold. Tonight could finally be the night that it happens. When the week of the last Podiats happens, you should totally have a big send-off on pay-per-view on BENXT, and all the matches are Vidiot's things, and the main event must be TP versus you versus Mikey. Or you could do you three versus Y2 Piss and his buddies in a trios match. Either would be great. That's a lovely idea. I like that. If I remember to do that, we can definitely have some Vidiot's themed stuff for sure. Barb Pistottir in for a big fight tonight, as I have not queued up the next music, but it's just Tina, so who cares, right? It's just Tina. Sorry, Tina, don't hurt me. Tina of BB and Tina fame. Tina of children's German television, BB and Tina. We all know BB and Tina, right? We all know BB and Tina, right? Tina looking to win some singles gold next. Ooh, can someone knock up the Vidiot's title for 2K? That's a lovely idea. I'll tell you what. We'll do the entrances and then I'll go grab it out the cupboard and I'll hold it up for a little bit. So if anyone wants to take a peek at it, you know, they could. Maybe it could be made. Wait, I'm not ready. I was talking about things. Zwinkler is out next. Here he comes. Could he be the one to win gold tonight? He's been in a couple of these things. He's always been, in every case, the biggest man in the ring. And again, I still maintain that his eyes are popping through his eyelids, and it's really fucking disturbing, quite frankly. Very disturbing indeed. But we've got a champion to introduce, so let's get him out here. Could be the continuation, or the culmination, indeed, of an absolutely horrible day at work for Meatface. Unsuccessful in the match just gone. He walks into this match with a very high statistical likelihood that he will not retain his championship. It's a Winkler thing, Ben, just deal with it. They most certainly clip through his eyelids. Melodino, thank you for the resub, 6 months. Yay, more wrestling. I agree, man. My favourite. MFW actually stands for Meatface when?
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly competent.
Right, we've got another member of the Piss family to introduce now. Eventually. She does have her own music, actually, though. Christ, she's sparkly. Of course, this is Barbara Piss's canonical wife. I'm not sure which one, because we've got two Barbaras. We've got Biker Barbara and Funky Barbara. There are lots of, there's a whole universe, a multiverse of Barbaras colliding in this game. We do have Barb Pistottir, though. That is her daughter, presumably. But I'm not sure. Swarthy Mofo, thank you for the resub, 6 months. Thank you so much. Could Sparkles be the one to walk out as champ tonight? Let's have a look at this championship. Beautiful embellishments there by Danji's Designs. Thank you, Danji, again, for your hard work on these. Oh, the splat noise. Horrible. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to go get myself a Vidiots Championship. I'll be back in a second. It's literally just in the other room. There was a time when it was displayed on the wall just over there, but the little hooks that I used to put it there kept falling off, and honestly, it would scare me. It would make me jump, and I was like, I don't need that. I don't need that, so I'm going to take it down for now. So it lives in a cupboard temporarily. But it's one of those home, sort of redevelopment stuff and DIY stuff where you're like, I'll just put it in the cupboard for one weekend and I'll sort that out next week, and then it's been in the cupboard for about 5 months now. But it will happen. It's going to go back up on the wall eventually. Ben confirmed Cowardly Boy. Outrageous, absolutely outrageous suggestion. Outrageous suggestion. I'll play a little bit of music. I'll be right back. I'll just be 1 second. Bear with me a second. Don't go anywhere now. Okay, I got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. So this hymn is beautiful. It's literally just the old WWE title design / current, but it's got a big yellow V. It says Vidiots Champion along the bottom, and the side plates say Vidiots and Podiots, and that's it. It's a yellow WWE title. I say that like this didn't take an awful lot of effort to make. It clearly did, and it's fantastic, and I love it. But I mean, hopefully it should be pretty easy to replicate with the tools in game. That's what I meant by that. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to put my blanket back on now. Bear with me, just got to put my blanket on. There we go. Lovely. All tucked in and ready to go. Okay, let's do some wrestling, guys. Replica BENXT belt merch when? Oh, imagine. I could probably put it on a shirt. You remember that shirt John Cena had? Where it was the shirt and then it said the champ is here with 2 arrows pointing down? It's a lot like our legs merch at TripleJump, actually. Okay, here we go. No music, please. Stop it. There we go. Right, Tina immediately is the first person to remember what she's meant to be doing and goes after that table. Although, oh God, we've got some, oh my goodness me, we've got some daughter on mother violence there. You don't like to see that. As Meatface, Jesus Christ, Meatface's head gets splattered across the floor. Oh, and the Winkler decides that no one gets to use the table as yet. Suplex to Barb Pistotier. Meatface, oh no! Meatface gets punched out of his shoes by the Winkler, who is just throwing wild strikes left and right. And the much smaller Tina now decides to try and take it to the Winkler, and she does, to be fair. Rolls out of the way of Barb, misses, oh, doesn't get that second one though. And Barb absolutely wallops her in the face, and now it's the Winkler who has the table. Sparkles with an impressive roll. Uh-oh, oof. Okay, I was going to say Meatface knocked over that table. I think the Winkler was definitely going to put her through it. But this match continues as Meatface puts the table down, potentially looking to reclaim his throne here, but actually everyone's just leaving the table side area. As Sparkles and the Winkler exchange blows, Meatface just throttling the life out of Barb Pistotier on the outside, and Tina's left all alone. She's not really sure what to do. Probably should have stayed in the ring. Sparkles now is in the ring. Oh, and absolutely launches herself out. Takes out the Winkler. And Sparkles, if she's not careful, is about to get hit by a kendo stick. Tina, not really sure. Okay, Tina took way too long. Oh, and Sparkles absolutely clocking everyone with that table. As Meatface continues to attack Barb over there. Sparkles back in the ring. Introducing a second table now is Sparkles. Sparkles sets up the second table. That ring is a dangerous place to be. And Meatface again manages to knock it over. But there is still one standing. Sparkles. Uh-oh, Meatface with Sparkles up. Sparkles manages to slip out at the last second. takes the champion down at the knee. Counter from Meatface now out, and Tina's the one who drops the second table with her face. Tina sent into the ropes. Oh, huge scoop power slam there by Meatface, by the champion. Table picked up. Sparkles now looking to do something nefarious. Not sure what. The table is set up again as it's just Tina and Meatface in the ring. Could we be about to see a retention here from Meatface as he turns around, Tina in tow, and it's Tina who's gone through, and Meatface retains his gold. One of just a handful of Little Kong Strong champions who gets back-to-back victories. He had a disappointing match earlier tonight. In fact, just the previous match, but he does walk out of this match still your Little Kong Strong champion. And this is the moment here where Tina, no one around to help her, slammed through that table. And still, Meatface clings on to the gold. The Meathead. A good match. It's good. We move on now to a heated affair between two multi-time champions. Brian Michael Bendis, hello PlayStation Nation, goes one-on-one with the fearsome rules boss. Who will win? Whom will lose? Only you get to decide. That's a lie. You get to gamble as to who you think's going to win. Who do you think could win? There we are. Can't make any promises. Per ASA guidelines, I have to disclose that I cannot make any promises as to the outcome of these matches. Wow, that was quicker than Jeff throwing someone out of the ring into a table accidentally. That one was a quick one, and it was the Drinks Fairy who was thrown through. Predictions now live. Hello? Is this le PlayStation Nation? Right, don't want to inhale that. It's not as good in your lungs. Not as good in your lungs. Right. Let's get cracking.
We are about to see something good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 228 pounds, Brian Michael Morales.
He done Miles Morales. It is Brian Michael Bendis. He has held gold on BENXT. As far as I'm aware, as far as I can remember, I don't think he's held gold on Pip Down yet. Same goes for this next man. Both have come within touching distance of winning a world championship since coming to Pip Down. Neither man has done it as yet.
Are you guys ready?
Both of them are in the world championship division though, so a victory here would be great momentum and propel them up the division rankings. You know what's scary? In just a matter of a few months, we're going to have WWE 2K25. Isn't that hype? Isn't that frightening? And then we get to start all over again. But your BENXT Bucks will carry forward. So, you know. BMB has that slippery factor, so he's got this easy. With new bugs to discover, yeah, absolutely. We get to remake everyone on the roster. To be honest, when the new one comes out, probably the first couple of weeks will just be me playing through the campaign mode, so I can quietly in the background, in my spare time, begin to build BENXT. It's not like day one. You get to build BENXT. The rules boss is here. Brian Michael Bendis is here. Let's see which of these former champions is truly the Pip Downest of them all. BMB in full suit. Rules boss in pants and hat. And we're underway. BMB immediately the leg lariat drops rules boss. Right out of the gate with a massive strike here. BMB. Oh, Referee, that can't be legal. Bryan rocking and rolling very early in this one. Slingshots himself over the top rope, and there's a senton. Immediately into the cover. A little bit insulting to Rules Boss here. This is not going to put this one away, of course. Kick out at 1. And then... oh. Counter from Rules Boss. Rules Boss continues the strikes. Oh, just launching him by his head. Not really sure how that even works. Can't. It's very true. Bartending Gamer, thank you very much for the bits. We'll still be able to use 25 for a buffer zone while BENXT 26 gets built. That's a very good point, yes. We definitely can do that. I do want to play the career mode, though, on stream. In whatever form that takes. I know it's not quite as exciting, perhaps, as episodes of BENXT and Pip Down, but if there's a way we could sort of do both, maybe like an hour and a half of one, an hour and a half of the other, that'd be good. That'd be good. Bryan Michael Bendis springs up to the top rope. Oh, and Rules Boss did not see it coming. And this could be an absolute murder here. Bryan Michael Bendis has not been touched yet by Rules Boss. He has been on fire since the word go. Oh, and now Rules Boss gets the counter. And now it's Rules Boss's opportunity to get back into this thing. Wrenching back on the arm of BMB. Oh my goodness me, that is nasty to look at. Almost a patented Batman move there. Speaking of which, I'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 AM playing Batman Arkham Knight. Do come along. Rules Boss now going for that cross arm breaker on Bryan Michael Bendis. How's he going to design more beloved Spider-Man characters if his arm's broken? Hey Tori, how you doing? Rules Boss. Oh, walks straight into that head scissors takedown, and Bryan Michael Bendis has his finisher. Rules Boss is on the ropes, and I fear for the boss here. Counter at the perfect time from Rules Boss. Bryan Michael Bendis was going for his finisher, which means Bryan does not have it any longer. Rules Boss has stolen it, but Bryan Michael Bendis is so fast. It can be difficult to slow him down. Oh, butterfly German suplex. That is beautiful. German suplex that grandma. German suplex that grandma. Rules Boss starting to rock now. Rules Boss with a finisher. Locked and loaded. Could we see him turn this thing around? And Rules Boss now has Bryan Michael Bendis perhaps where he wants him. Scoop slam. Plants. Oh, counter from Bryan. Oh, and a counter from Rules Boss. Oh, a counter from Bryan. It is back and forth. But it's Bryan who gets the upper hand first. Oh, several strikes. Bryan gets rolling. Rules Boss sort of rotates a little bit, but ends up walking directly into that. And Bryan looks a bit worse for wear now, a bit knackered. He goes up to the middle rope. And Rules Boss is down. Beckons for him to get up. And what is Bryan going for here? Rules Boss sidesteps it. Rules Boss has very much turned this around in his favour. Ducks under. Oh, but a counter from Bryan. Oh, and then a Spanish fly from Bryan as well. Bloody hell. Wow, this match is incredible. These guys are exchanging moves all over the place. Counter from Bryan. Bryan. Oh, Bryan's the first to hit his finisher. The boss is down. Could this be Bryan's moment to come out on top? An incredible, incredible effort from two of the top contenders in the Pip Down men's division. I hope Piss Jericho and the Red Thunder Man are watching this match closely, because quite frankly, on their worst night, both of these two men could really spell trouble for either of them. Great countering. It was all Bryan Michael Bendis for the first 5 or so minutes, and then Rules Boss got stuck in. A timely counter for a finisher. That beautiful double underhook German suplex there, and then just these counters back and forth, everyone just sidestepping and ducking and countering. It was brilliant. A brilliant, brilliant match, if I do say so myself, having not controlled it in any capacity, of course. BMB walks out of this one as the winner. Momentum potentially being built towards a future title opportunity. We will have to watch it very closely. 2 in a row. I could get into this gambling thing. Don't. Don't do real life gambles. You're in a safe space with a fictional currency here. It's real to me, damn it! In our main event, Pippa the Cat puts her Pip Down World Championship on the line against a car. It's a cat versus a car up next. Now, in real life, this would not be good. This would not be a good matchup. But in the fictional, wonderful universe of BENXT Pip Down, it's probably going to be pretty back and forth. I would hope, at least. I would bloody well hope so. Anyway. Pippa is probably hiding in her tent somewhere. No, of course not. She's getting ready for her match. Stupid. Pippa is getting ready for her match. And that's fine. Predictions now underway. 100% for a little while there of the channel points were wagered in the favour of the current champion. Old PTC, Pippa the Cat. Hey, but the Chevrolet Matiz has strung together some pretty significant victories recently. We mustn't forget that. Similarly for her tag team partner, the Fisher-Price car, as well. So Pippa can't take them lightly. She mustn't take them lightly. Let's get this World Championship match underway, shall we?
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Yes.
It is for the
Pip Down.
Women's Championship.
Here we go. She is ready.
Well, yeah.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight. Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there is no way we crown a champ tonight.
The Chevrolet Matiz. Fresh off hitting Peter and teaming with the Fisher-Price car that also hit Peter. Now has a shot at the gold. Can she do it? Can she win the big one? Only one way to find out. But Pip has pulled out victories in more unlikely situations than this. So to doubt her, quite frankly, would be folly, good sir. It would be folly.
Here we go, guys. The championship is on the line here.
The Pip Down Women's Champion, Pippa the Cat. Could her reign come to an unceremonious end tonight at the wheels of a car? Or the car equivalent of hands? The mirrors, the wing mirrors. The wing mirrors of a car. Let's see how she gets on. No Pippa's mum or Drinks Fairy in the corner tonight. Pippa the Cat going in alone. And there is that beautiful championship. Fit for the Queen.
Introducing the challenger.
The challenger.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Black.
Chevrolet Matiz there. No longer in my possession. Hasn't been that way for a few years now. Sold it to a teenager. It's their problem now. Pippa the Cat. The inaugural and longest reigning Pip Down Women's Champion. Perhaps facing her toughest test so far in the Chevrolet Matiz. And the championship is held aloft for all to look at. And as the bell rings, the championship hangs in the balance. Pippa, the Chevrolet Matiz, we are underway. Chevrolet ducks out the way. Clubbing blow drops the champion. Counter from the champion. Bit of a stalemate early on here. Pippa misses with that wild swing. Chevrolet Matiz does not. Up onto the shoulders of the Matiz goes Pippa. Pippa with the counter. Elbow strikes to the side of the bonnet of the car. Standing drop kick there from Pippa the Cat, and then that running double elbow. Rolling neck snap as well from the champion. Again, coordinated colours from these two. Pretty embarrassing. Pippa could have worn her gold suit today, maybe her white suit, but never mind. Chevrolet Matisse rolls through, knee strike to the shoulder, manages to break up that submission. Oh, overhand strike, didn't look like it connected, but Pippa able to counter the second one. Pippa now sends the Matisse into the ropes. Oh, and Pippa again just completely biffing it with the timing there. The champion, standing Uranagi, the champion, maybe not in the best of health tonight, maybe? Her head doesn't seem to be in the game by any rate, missing with strikes she would definitely normally hit with, but regardless, hits flush with that thunderous DDT into the pin attempt, and now it appears these two are going to exchange blows, and we've got a terrible view of the action as it's directly behind one of them and not side on. She's tripping balls on Catnip. Could be. She's, she's 3 now. And of course, most cat wrestlers in their prime are probably about 1 to 2 years old. So she's entering the latter years of her, or the latter, days of her wrestling career, really. And she did get a catnip present from the Cats Protection League recently. Oh, look at that. Sliding out in the German suplex to the cart. Pippa immediately trying to press that advantage. Oh, and a counter from the Matisse. Pippa does have her signature. Chevrolet Matisse, I believe, sacrificed some of her signature bar in order to counter Pippa there, and that back elbow drops the champ. And now, boot to the spine. Rolling over the champion. Maybe going for a cover here. No. Oh, decides to rain down some offense. To the snoot. The snoot of the cat. Oh, and that rapid elbow drop as well. And now the Matisse. Taunting. Repeated strikes. Counter from Pippa, who's had enough, quite frankly. Pippa now sets up the Chevrolet Matisse on the ropes. Oh, and again, she keeps missing with that. I don't know what's going on there, but that's a bit weird. Pippa, though, potentially looking to use her signature here. She's got the Meow Buster. The Meow Driver. Could this be good night for the Matisse? Not quite. The Matisse kicks out at 2.999, but it's not over just yet because Pippa's got her finisher. I can't remember what it is. It's the Pippa Lock. The Pippa Lock is absolutely securely in there. A devastating submission maneuver, but decides to let the Chevrolet Matisse go. Perhaps she knew the Matisse was just a matter of seconds away from managing to escape that. Pippa now over to the ropes, really taking her time. Up to the top rope. Chevrolet Matisse is stunned. Oh, and that's an absolutely baffling decision from the champion. Fortunately, though, the Matisse was completely out of it for the entire thing. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. We have seen this before. It happened earlier in the night. It's the Fisher-Price car playing interference here. I don't know how this is allowed as the Chevrolet Matisse gets to her feet. Quick roll up on the champion. Could this be it? Pippa potentially could have lost her title via roll up, which is not what she wants. And the Chevrolet Matisse has a finisher locked and loaded as well. Delayed vertical suplex there from the Chevrolet Matisse. And this is completely swung back in favour of the Matisse now. A rope break. And Pippa's very lucky there. The Matisse has a signature and a finisher, and Pippa the Cat and her title reign are in real danger now as Pippa manages to roll out. Sent into the ropes, though, by the Matisse. Oh, deep 6 there. Now what? Oh, no. Turnabout is fair play. Could it be? It couldn't possibly be, could it? Look behind you, the Chevrolet Matisse. It's the Drinks Fairy! The Drinks Fairy has come to save her daughter. Absolutely impales the Chevrolet Matisse. And it's now Pippa the Cat who looks to clean up the scraps left by her mother. Oh, and it's still not enough. This match continues. The Drinks Fairy comes out to save Pippa's title reign, but it wasn't quite enough. And the Chevrolet Matisse now has 2 finishers. Oh my goodness me. And Pippa has been hit by a car Are we about to say goodnight? We have a new champion. Wow. Pippa has been dethroned as Pip Down Women's Champion in an absolutely chaotic matchup that none of us could have predicted. Pippa was in control for long stretches. Just when the Chevrolet Matisse started to get back into it, Pippa got back on top. And then the Fisher-Price car coming out to save the Chevrolet Matisse's bacon couldn't quite get the job done. The Drinks Fairy then came out to stack the deck in Pippa's favour, and it still wasn't enough. But unfortunately, Pippa then walked directly into a finishing manoeuvre from the Chevrolet Matisse, and Pippa unfortunately hit by the car, and that was it. We have a new Pip Down Women's Champion. Wow.
Despite the earlier distraction, they were able to focus and keep their eyes on the prize.
That was a great match. We've had a couple of really good matches so far tonight. Man, I wish I knew who was coming out. I can always make obviously an educated guess, but I'd love to have the music ready, you know? Can we have an investigation into this ref taking 2 to 3 business days to start counting the pins? Yeah, we will have. There will be an internal investigation. That's not an investigation. It's what we do in BENXT. It's called a vestigation, and there will be no guilty parties found. You're welcome. Wow. I mean, I'm sad that Pippa's no longer champion, but God, what an excellent match. Maybe that's what they patched. More cool stuff will happen. If match is happening equals more cool stuff. Great. Excellent. And that's the exciting thing about 2K26 as well, because in 2K25, although we aren't a massive fan of them, the promo system where they come out and they talk on the microphone, they call people out and stuff, that was added new in WWE 2K25. They're always adding new features to universe mode. So next year, there might be even more cool stuff, or they might refine the promo system to actually be good. You don't know. We don't know. We can cross our fingers anyway. Citadel Zombies, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. A pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. I think I've had a world record. I've lost bets 6 in a row now. Oh no. The patch only dealt with my faction 100%. I don't know, man. I'm choosing to believe. Okay. We move on. Or they remove the universe stuff and add more into my faction. Oh yeah, or the island. You guys loved the island, right? We all loved the island. Oh, Pippa. Excellent try. Excellent try. And Pippa's mum came out and she did her bloody best. Absolute scenes, as they... Do they say that? As they say? I'm not allowed to... Okay, now it's letting me continue. Wouldn't let me continue there. Right. Let's continue. I want to have a look at the... where are we on the road to? Oh my god, it's Elimination Chamber. This week? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get to the Elimination Chamber this stream, but I'll tell you what, if we crack on, we might. We bloody well might. So let's do it. Let's forge ahead. We could have an Elimination Chamber match tonight. We move on to BENXT. It is pay-per-view week, and we're going to Perth. Hello, Australian viewers. We start off with a tag team match between Los Pokehamanos and the Dark Picture Pals. Rim Flair and Triple Flush, the BENXT Tag Team Champions, with Randy Honking in their corner, take on Mary-Kate Olsen and Ashley Olsen. We can't have 2 tag matches, one of them's got to go. Pamela Anderson goes one-on-one with Chavo Guerrero Jr. We have another Fatal 4-Way. It's hard not to think that the patch hasn't changed some things when we never get Fatal 4-Ways, and now we've had 2. Fisher-Price Car, Grimace, Hannah Montana, and Miss This Legs? Yes, I think so. I would like to see that match a lot. Funky Barbara Piss and Seth Pissin Rollins have a promo at the end of the night. Now, normally we would cut those, but I'd rather not have 2 tag team matches, and I think we all want to hear the Dark Picture Pals theme, so I'm going to cut the Tag Team Champions match. Sorry guys, you're getting cut, because we need to spin a wheel. The Aldi Red Thunder Championship will be on the line. The reigning champion, Ashton Matthews, will be defending her crown. Where are we? Okay, it's wheel time, everybody. Wheel, 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 wheel. Catch you later, Richard. I hope work goes okay for you. Wheel, 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 wheel. Ashley Olsen. She's going back to back in these matches. No, she's not. She had her match cut. She's in a match anyway. It's great. The patch notes are stability and performance improvements, added support for upcoming John Cena related content. Excellent. I'm glad. And I'm glad that my season pass doesn't cover that content. Fuck you, you buggers. Spin the wheel again. Who wants a shot at the Aldi Red Thunder Championship? It's Charlie Guillermo, who's also doing double duty tonight. Ooh, Charlie. He's got more wins than losses. That's quite rare for these wrestlers, to be honest. Quite rare indeed. Steven Seagull. I think he's won it before, hasn't he? I really need to make a list of these. I tell you what, with the new season that we do in 2K26, I will make a list of all the champions. I will do it. 2 more spots remain. Billy Ray Walrus enters the Battle Royal. And the final spot goes to... Sloane Spencer. Off of Goosebumps, who has won the championship before, I think. Maybe? I feel like she has. Anyway, she's in it as well. That is your field for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship match. Bididididit. But first, we begin with a tag match. Wet Boy and Pal Musek team up against the Dark Picture Pals, Silas the Dog Boy and Dr. Raynal Hill. Those two coming off the back of a big win. Wheel coming off the back of a big win over the BENXT Tag Team Champions. Triple Flush and Rim Flare in a non-title match, of course. Predictions will be on your screen in just a moment. Oh, we've got some shenanigans. Hopefully we get the entrances. I'm going to be cross if we don't. They never let us have the full entrances. We're never allowed them. Disgraceful. Okay. Let's bloody do this thing, gang. Oh, hang on. No entrances for us. They've sprinted down to the ring. We're not allowed nice things at all. We're never allowed nice things. The Dark Picture Pals have absolutely stormed the ring, taking it straight to Los Pokihamanos. And we're now underway officially. And Silas starting things out. Oh, just a giant running headbutt to Wet Boy. And Wet Boy sent into the corner of the Dark Picture Pals. Tag made. Dr. Raynal Hill is legal. We're going to see some tag team offense here. Wheelbarrow assisted DDT and then launching him backwards. That is not a move you would ever want to take, I believe. Or in fact, most moves you wouldn't want to take. I wouldn't have thought they'd be horrible. Directly in front of his tag team partner, Dr. Hill. Just folding up Wet Boy like a pretzel, although Wet Boy manages to escape. And now... Oh, just... gently pressing the face of Wet Boy into the turnbuckle. Wet Boy says, no more thanks. Pal Musek just watched on. Didn't do anything. to help out his partner. And now we see a tag. Palmusek is legal. A little bit of tag team offense for them as well. Oh, double axe handle to the small of the back of the Curator. As the lightning fast mouse, Palmusek now manages to miss with that rolling senton over the top rope, unfortunately. And now lifts up the Curator. The Curator, sent into the corner. Another tag made. Quick tags from these two. And the Curator on the receiving end of more offense here. Whoa, huge just back body drop to the Curator. As Wet Boy props the Curator up on his knees, but he rolls out of the way. And manages to take advantage, sends Wet Boy into hostile territory. A tag made, and finally, the Curator gets a bit of a breather there. As we get a, Shatter Machine from the Dark Picture Pals and the gigantic, frightening Silas the Dog Boy. Is now the legal being in this match. And the Dog Boy sends the Wet Boy into the corner. A counter from Wet Boy. And Dog Boy's not going to take kindly to that. As Wet Boy now shows considerable strength with that release suplex, just launching Silas the Dog Boy into the turnbuckle in the corner there. And now Wet Boy continuing the offense, grabs a hold. Back suplex. Beautifully delivered. And now rolling back the front leg of Silas the Dog Boy and stamping on it for good measure. Dog Boy. I don't know how that's not a rope break, but a pin attempt. Kick out at 1 though. Not nearly damaged just yet, I would say. And we may be about to see another bit of tag team continuity here. And Palmusek is now legal. But luckily, Dog Boy manages to get out of the way of that one. Referee, again, doing a fantastic job of obscuring all of our vision here. Counter from Palmusek at the last second. And leaping head scissors takedown from Palmusek, and Silas the Dog Boy. Curator was calling for a tag there. He's going to get... surely he can make the tag there. Look at his giant paw poking up to basically the top rope. The Curator definitely could have tagged himself in, I think. And we could be about to see another tag. Yes, Wet Boy, legal again. These two are putting on an absolute tag team clinic right here. Putting Silas the Dog Boy and the Curator through the ringer. Another cover. Referee distracted, though, by Palmusek being in the ring. Counts way too late. And Wet Boy has his signature. This could be pretty disastrous for the Dark Picture Pals here, I will say that much. Oh my goodness me, incredible power from Wet Boy. That was his signature. The Curator, right. The Curator has now come into the ring, which of course means he is not able to come in to break up any further pinfall attempts. And Silas the Dog Boy could be on the receiving end of a finisher any second now. And it's likely going to be a tag team finisher. And we could be about to see Los Pokehamanos absolutely destroy the Dark Picture Pals. I think that's what's about to happen here as the friendship elbow drop delivered to the heart of Silas the Dog Boy, and the Curator can but watch on in horror. As Silas kicks out. That is unbelievable. I thought for sure it was done. Silas the Dog Boy is still in this thing. Springboard, but Silas desperately needs to make a tag. And another. And Silas is just eating offense left, right, and center. He so desperately needs to tag out here. And he's sent again into enemy territory. Another tag made. Wet Boy now legal. Another back body drop. And Wet Boy. Was it rolling neck snap? Yes. We've seen him do that a few times. And then a splash. But Silas gets out of the way. He needs to make the tag right now. He cannot afford to delay. Instead decides to just scratch and claw at the face of Wet Boy. And I think he's drawn blood as well. Wet Boy is now bleeding, which is pretty horrifying. Silas the Dog Boy has a signature and a finisher. That was his signature, in fact. So Silas, if he can get Wet Boy into position, could deliver a tag team finisher here. And it appears Silas, rather than going for the tag, is just really cross, which is understandable because he's been absolutely battered from pillar to post here in this one. And Silas now slowly makes his way over. A tag is made. All the credit in the world to Silas for being able to weather that storm of offense. The fact he managed to kick out of that finisher is unbelievable. but he's done it. And fortunately, it looks like the Curator wants to tag him straight back in. I don't really know to what end, but they're doing it anyway. Double shoulder tackle, and then, wrenching the legs apart as well. And a huge fist drop directly to the mush of Wet Boy. And Silas now is starting to look like he's rolling a bit. We could be about to get the tag team finisher here now, maybe? No. Huge overhand strike, or overpaw strike, sorry, I should say. As he's going for the cover here, and Pal Musek is now... We see a complete role reversal here where Pal Musek is not allowed to come in and break up any pinfall attempts, and it's Silas who has a finisher. So it's Los Pokéhermanos who are in real trouble now, as Silas, with the headbutt, drops Wet Boy. Oh no! That's not what I would have done. Regardless, it's Pal Musek and the Curator are now legal. And Pal Musek has a finisher. Dr. Anal Hill has a signature. And Wet Boy has absolutely been battered there. But this match, it hangs by a thread, really. Oh, that huge frog splash, and Silas is there to break it up. But now Silas can't come in when Pal Musek hits his finisher. It's all swinging back and forth. I have no idea who's going to come out of this one on top. The Curator now needs to withstand a flurry of offense from Los Pokéhermanos, propped up to a knee and just gets drop kicked directly in the face. Pal Musek. Oh, that was very timely from Silas the Dog Boy, interrupting that attack. And now the Curator going for his signature. And it's Pal Musek now who's in trouble. Could potentially be going directly for his finisher. We'll see. Drags Pal Musek's lifeless body into the middle of the ring. What's he going to do here? No, he's going for the cover, I think. No, he's not. All a bit confusing. Took way too long. Now Pal Musek able to get up and out of the way, but he makes the tag, and now it's Silas. Silas is here, and we've seen him do this before. That gigantic front face first choke slam, and with a single paw, and it's Wet Boy who has to break it up. But he immediately goes for the cover again, and how the referee is allowing this, I have no idea. This is absolutely disgusting behavior from Los Pokéhermanos. And it's Wet Boy now who can't come into the ring, as Pal Musek is potentially gonna get absolutely wiped out via some tag team offense, courtesy of the Dark Picture Pals. DPP definitely have the advantage at this point, as the Curator, now the legal person once again. Huge drop kick to Pal Musek. And the Curator, gets rolled up. Gets rolled up by Los Pokéhermanos, by Pal Musek. Kick out. Manages to get out of the way of Pal Musek. A pinfall attempt by the Curator. He's done it! Jesus. Did we accidentally turn the slider up for amazing matches, please?
Do I have time, or is it too late? Have I already decided my fate? I try to keep a little hope, but I'm hanging on the rope. And all I see while I fall are dark pictures on the wall.
And this was the ending sequence right here. I think. So much happened. This was it.
Do I have time, or is
No, wasn't it? Too many highlights to show in sequence here. This is where the Dog Boy hit his finisher, of course. And this was the final exchange. Pal Musek going for a roll-up. The Curator escaping. and managing to hit a pin of his own.
To count on underhanded tactics to win you the day. It seemed like a pretty good plan at the time to me. Well, when it's
Wow, I thought that was a fantastic tag match. And I apologise to those of you who lost your BENXT bucks. Yes, we do need to investigate the CVs of these referees. We do. But quite frankly, we can't find anyone who wants to do the job. So they're going to keep their jobs. And as I promised earlier, we will do a investigation, which will result in no wrongdoing being found. And I promise you that that will happen. That's a guarantee. But man, that match had it all. The drama, the back and forth. There were several moments where either team could have won. It's good. Those matches are good. We don't want the squashes. The squashes aren't as fun. Up next, though, it's everyone's favourite match. The Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal. Get a photo of the running order. Steven Seagal, Ashley Olsen, Charlie Guillermo, Billy Ray Walrus and Sloane Spencer challenge Ashton Matthews for her Aldi Red Thunder Championship in an over-the-top rope battle royal match. A vestigation is a fumigation of a vest. It's also what I described. So, you know. Is there a job available for the head BENXT internal investigator? No, we've already got that covered. It doesn't actually exist. It's just something legally we have to say that we do. It's legally something we have to provide. But because there's never any wrongdoing found, no one actually does it. So, but don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell anyone. Right. Predictions will be live in a second. Let's get rolling with these intros, shall we? Okay, I'm ready. I am ready. So it's a tax dodge. No one said it was a tax dodge, okay? The BENXT bucks are a tax dodge. That's very different, okay? But also don't tell anyone that, please. Please, don't tell anyone that. Hello, YV1, good morning to you. How was your sleep? Was it good? Okay, we're doing it. Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal time. The predictions are now live in the chat. Get stuck in. I'm pretty sure if you just change the name from BENXT Sports Entertainment to just BENXT Entertainment, you can legally get away with a lot more. That's true. That has happened in real life. Let's get cracking. Woo! Aldi Red Thunder. There we go, we got there.
We are about to see something good.
Introducing the challenger, representing the fabulous Freebirds from no place in particular, weighing in at 468 pounds, Steven
Steven Seagal representing the Birds of Prey with Scandal Penguin. Hello, Penguin. He could do it. He might not, but he could do it. There's a chance. I want to see what straight-to-DVD movies BENXT Entertainment would gift us. Oh, all the good ones, man. All the ones you would hate to watch. Your grandma would get them for you and say, you like movies, don't you? You like that Charlie Guillermo, don't you? That Billy Ray Walrus is in a new action movie. Would you like to see it? Actually, I would. I think that'd be fucking awesome. I'd love to see Billy Ray Walrus in an action movie. Here comes PS1, Ashley Olsen. Don't look directly into her eyes. Whatever you do, it will be seared into your soul. God, okay. I looked into her eyes. I shouldn't have done it. A remake of the Marine with Dick Machinko. Yes. Steven Seagal will be in the next Fast and Furious. The non-problematic pufferfish has officially been cast as the new Iron Man. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. We want to announce it at Comic-Con. Alright. Ashley Olsen is here. Can I get an ooh, Chavo? Charlie Guillermo. So this is something I was talking about briefly, I think either yesterday or the day before, but between Christmas and New Year, I will be doing my big, long charity stream that I was doing at TripleJump. As yet, I'm undecided what I do, whether that is a, as expected, full playthrough of a terrible game that makes me not want to live anymore, or what I was thinking maybe... Sorry, Chavo, your music's only 30 seconds long. You keep jiggling like that. We'll get to you in a sec. Potentially like a season mode playthrough of Here Comes the Pain, but like we play as Chavo Guerrero or sort of an underdog and we just have them win all of the titles. I thought that could be pretty fun. But if you have any suggestions, I would like to I'd like to hear them, so let me know. Not right now though. Maybe some of them right now. It's fine, whatever. And it's now time for the champion to make her way to the ring. She won the championship last week. She's wearing it behind her rubber duck. And here she comes. Death Stranding 2? That's too long. I cannot do more than 8 or maybe 9 hours. I will want to not be alive anymore. I'm willing to do a long stream, but I can't do a game that's like 15, 16 hours long. Ashton, the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Can she go back to back? We saw Meatface do it on Pip Down with the Little Kong Strong Championship. Will that trend continue over here on BENXT?
And here he comes. Could have been a better husband.
It's Billy.
But that's not what makes
Makes me a man.
That's what made me harder. Could have been better to my daughter. No doubt, could have been better days.
Big Billiam. He's won the gold before.
Makes me feel mad.
And his waist looks naked
Makes me feel sad.
without a championship.
No doubt,
Could be time that Billy claws back some championship golds to the Walrus family. Could be. Possibly. Maybe. Here she is. Spooky Sloane Spencer from Goosebumps. Bum 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 bum. All rise for the dog noise. Excellent. Could we do multiple games? We could, but I like to treat those streams as like an endurance contest almost. So I would quite like to achieve something, you know, like finish a full horrible game, for example. Are we going back to Goosebumps? I'd like to. We can't be that far from the end. I'm just not sure when to fit it in. But at some point, for sure. It's still downloaded. I've still got it downloaded, so we can go back anytime. All right. Aldi Red Thunder Championship time. That is what is up for grabs. Throw someone over the top rope. They are eliminated from the match. Last person standing wins. Charlie's won this title before, I'm pretty sure, and I think he held it for a couple of weeks as well. He did quite well with it. Oh my goodness me, Sloane Spencer got absolutely clobbered there by Chavo and Ashton. And Steven Seagull showing that seagulls can fly. Everyone's just jumping all over the place. It's absolutely bonkers here. As Ashton looks to go for an elimination, but Chavo says, no thank you. And Chavo sends Ashton into the corner. I think Steven Seagull coming to Ashton's aid for some reason. And for his trouble, gets hung up on the rope as Billy Ray Walrus attempts to eliminate Sloane Spencer, who, of course, we did see levitate during her entrance, so I'm not really sure that that's going to be particularly effective, but you never know. Ashley Olsen now at risk of being eliminated by Charlie Guillermo. And Ashley clinging on. As Chavo continues to push for this elimination, manages to fight out of it. Decent amount of colour on display in the ring as well. We got a little bit of pink there. We've got some green. We've got orange. We've got two people dressed in black. And Billy Ray Walrus drops Sloane Spencer. Oh! And Steven Seagull now trying to take it to the champion. As Charlie, eats an enziguri, courtesy of Ashley Olsen, who then turns her attention to Billy Ray Walrus. And a counter from Billy. Ashley lands face first. And now Billy and Chavo go at it. And Ashton. DDT from Sloane Spencer, and Sloane now just flying all over the place. As Billy with that gut wrench powerbomb to Chavo Guerrero, and the other big man in this match, Steven Seagull, drops Billy, although Billy with the counter, and now Steven. These two countering back and forth, and Billy, very lucky, manages to hold on. I'm not really sure how. I thought he was as good as gone there, but he manages to cling on. I thought Sloane was gone. Sloane still in. And Billy looking to eliminate Steven. Drop kick there from Chavo Guerrero directly to the shins of Ashley Olsen as she pops back up. All 6 competitors still in this match. Who is going to be thrown out first? Who will be the last one standing? It seems that Steven Seagull was actually too heavy for Billy Ray Walrus to lift. Not so the other way round, it seems. As Steven, tossed Billy with reckless abandon. There goes Ashley. And Ashton, her title reign hanging by a thread there. She's on the outside, very close to being eliminated. Luckily, though, Chavo provided a distraction. Ashton's gone. Ashton has lost her championship. We are guaranteed a new champion tonight. We are down to 4. Steven Seagull, Chavo Guerrero, Billy Ray Walrus, and Sloane Spencer. As Chavo jumps on the ears of Billy Ray Walrus. I'm not entirely sure he has ears. I mean, that guy does, but single leg lariat to Billy Ray Walrus from Steven Seagull. Forearm from Sloane to Chavo. And now, super kick from Sloane to Steven Seagull, and Steven Seagull is gone. And now it's 3. Billy Ray Walrus, Chavo Guerrero, and Sloane Spencer. Chavo slips out. Takes down Billy. And Sloane looking to eliminate Chavo Guerrero now. And he's very close to being eliminated. Sloane Spencer on a real tear in this one. Chavo able to hold on. Billy now back to his feet. Will he help or will he attack Sloane? It's always difficult to tell what they're going to do. Forearm to the spine of Sloane. Sloane counter. Billy sent hopping over the top rope, and Chavo's directly there to drop kick the challenger. And then Sloane rolls out of the way. And Billy now sizing up Sloane Spencer. He's not really sure who to attack. He does decide to go after Sloane in the end. Sloane with the counter. And Chavo now attacks Sloane. Okay. Blimey, look at that. The power of Billy Ray Walrus. And now it's Billy who's rocking and rolling. Drops Chavo as Sloane gets back to her feet. And Billy says, nah. Powerbomb position. And a massive powerbomb from Billy Ray Walrus. And now, Chavo wants one as well. Bloody hell. Don't really know how he managed to do that to Billy, but he did. And it's Chavo who's got the finisher here. Finishes a huge advantage in these matches. Oh, counter from Billy. Oh, but Sloan, though, able to follow up. And now, Chavo just watching on. He's just sort of wobbling there. I'm not really sure what's going on. Billy able to power out of it. Chavo with that finisher, of course. If he gets someone hung up on the ropes, he can use that finisher to eliminate them immediately. But he does have to survive for long enough to be able to do that. These three are clinging on, desperate to win this Aldi Red Thunder Championship gold. Oh, German suplex number one. Spins him out. Clothesline. Chavo Guerrero absolutely decimated. And now, Billy with another spinning powerbomb. And Sloan's down again. And what on earth is it going to take to get an elimination in this match? Absolutely no one going anywhere. DDT from Sloan to Billy Ray Walrus. Chavo now. Looks like he's going to use that finisher. No, he's not. That's just a powerbomb. Just powerbombs everywhere. Up to the top rope. Frog splash. That is his finisher. Sloan now surely. It's just a matter of moments away from being thrown over the top rope, except no one seems to want to follow up on these things. Billy, though, would like to be the one to get the elimination, and he gets it. It's going to come down to Billy or Chavo. Who is going to walk out of this thing as Aldi Red Thunder champion? It could be either one of them. Billy Ray Walrus, top rope. Not really sure why he's doing this instead of going after Chavo. He's probably got a reason. God knows what it is. Billy now in full control of Chavo. Chavo with the counter. Chavo sends Billy into the ropes. Bounces back. Oh, spinning heel kick. Drops Billy Ray Walrus. Could Chavo Guerrero be closing in on a second Aldi Red Thunder Championship reign? He's starting to feel it. Here's Chavo. All he needs to do is throw that gigantic pink blob over the top rope. Oof. Knee strikes to the hamstring of Billy. And Chavo now. Surely this is it. Billy Ray sent into the corner. He's going for the normal elimination, but Billy's so beaten up that I think Chavo's probably got it here. Are we about to see the crowning of a new Aldi Red Thunder champion? Billy shaking his head. He's fighting for dear life, and he's still in it. Billy battles out of it. And now it's Billy who's in control, and Billy just tosses him straight out, and it's Billy Ray Walrus, who is your new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Thanks for coming, Chavo. I'm not quite sure how he did that, but he managed to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. William Walrus is your new Aldi Red Thunder champion. Ma, get the belt extender. I really thought Chavo had it in hand, but that was the moment where Billy won the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. The Walrus dream has come true for a second time. More gold in the Walrus family household. A great match, say the viewers. A solid 3.5 stars. But we're not done yet. We've got the former BENXT Women's Champion, Pamela Anderson. Did she lose it? I can't actually bloody remember. I need to go and look. Ba, 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 ba. Let's have it. No, she's still the champion. I'm just imagining that then. I've just Mandela affected myself into thinking that she lost the champion. So, Pamela Anderson, the current BENXT Women's Champion, takes on the finalist in the Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal that we just saw, Chavo Guerrero. Could Chavo finally get a victory? Of course, if he does win, he's not going to win the Women's Championship because that's not how it works. but he'll bloody try. He does lie, cheat, and steal, you know. You know, I'm starting to think wrestling might be scripted. No, it is real. It is totally real. 100%. BENXT Women's Champion, Chavo Guerrero, up next. Bum, 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 bum. One of these days, Billy Ray Walrus has to fight Billy Ray Cyrus. They're the same guy. I'm pretty sure there's just one guy and he's a walrus. As far as I'm aware. Right, where are we? There's the music. Okay, get those predictions in, gang. Because we are about to start this match. Pamela Anderson, the metallic sheet metal that we carried around over the course of about 15 weeks of Dead Space streams, made manifest. She has ascended the mountain. She is the current BENXT Women's Champion, and she has seen off all comers so far. Answered every challenge that's been thrown her way. A very impressive champion indeed, and has showed no signs of slowing either. Who will be the one to eventually take the championship from her? That is not a question for tonight, because tonight she has an exhibition match against Chavo Guerrero. Just for fun. Just for fun. Here comes one of my favorites. Charlie Guillermo. Pamela Anderson one-on-one. Right now, the odds-on favourite with 72% of the channel points wagered, or sorry, BENXT bucks wagered, is Pamela. Chavo might be a bit pissed off though, and has a point to prove. So could he get the upset victory tonight? I don't know what that would necessarily do for his career, because he has no standing in the Women's Championship division. But even so, it might make him feel better after losing. I don't know. Regardless, he's all over the champion thus far, stamping on the metallic digits of Pamela Anderson. And Chavo. Slingshot sent on there from the outside. Beautifully done. Only a count of one, though. You're going to have to do a little bit more to put away Pamela, especially at such an early juncture. Oh, and dropping the knee across the back of the head, driving the metallic features of Pamela Anderson directly into the canvas. As Chavo with a boot to the lower back. And I don't think we've seen the champion like this maybe ever before. As she pulls herself up and immediately eats a drop kick from Chavo Guerrero. Chavo looking to follow up. Out onto the apron again. Beautifully done. Springboard dropkick. Pamela leaps up but immediately gets clobbered in the back. And a foot in the small of the back again. And you know what? Chavo is absolutely putting on a clinic right now. Very, very impressive work. Elbow drop. Delivered flush to the sternum of Pamela Anderson. And repeated elbow drops to the legs as well. Chavo really looking to just dissect the women's champ. Silent Cobb, thank you so much for the resub. 6 months. BENXT. Dick salute. Appreciate you, thank you. And Charlie just wrenching back the arms of Pamela, lets her go, and Chavo's closing in on his finisher. He's got it as well, but now finally Pamela manages to get the counter in. But does she have enough to mount a significant comeback? Look how much damage she has taken as opposed to Charlie. Chavo's taken almost nothing, but oh, she really connected with that. That flying forearm connecting with Chavo directly on the face.
My lord, what contact! Ooh.
And now slamming the head of Chavo into the mat. And Pamela will continue to work on the... Oh, just raking at the ice directly in front of the referee as well. And I don't know how the ref is allowing this. Chavo sent into the ropes. Pamela ducks down, waiting on the other side. Full mount, and again slamming the head of Chavo into the ground. Chavo looked like he countered it, but... Oh, here we go. And now, Chavo. Beautiful roll up there on the women's champion. Not quite enough. Chavo, though, if he can hit his finisher, it will be all over for Pamela, and I think he's going for it here. Oh, the sheer drop brainbuster, and Chavo, I think, might be about to defeat the BENXT Women's Champion in short order. It has not been a difficult night at the office for Chavo at all, as he puts down the champ. Chavo with a huge victory against a world champion on this brand. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. That's probably one of the most one-sided matches we have seen this week. Chavo, yes indeed. And that was it. Chavo perhaps clawing back just a little bit of dignity after losing in the finals of the Red Thunder Battle Royal just a moment ago. And so at least he's got that average. An average match. I would say it was a little worse than average, but there we are. Next, though, we've got a Fatal 4-Way match, and don't we enjoy those? The Fisher-Price car, Grimace, Hannah Montana, and Miss This Legs go at it in Fatal 4-Way action. I have absolutely no idea who could even come close to winning this. This could be the rest of the stream, this match. Fingers crossed it won't be, of course. But it could be. It bloody well could be. Before we do this, though, I am going to go and see EE Tim, who, surprisingly, we have not seen this week. Although, admittedly, we did cut the only P-Volution match that we've seen so far, which was meant to be earlier on this show. So, sorry to Tim. Maybe Tim will have harsh words with me when I go see him in the tournament. Anyway, I'm going to go for a piss. I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, and then we're getting into this Fatal 4-Way. See you in a sec. Okay, we're back. It's time to rock and roll. I didn't take a photo of the running order, so we're just going to have to do it on the fly. And that'll be fine. Predictions will be live in just a second. Get ready to wager those bucks. In the meantime, I will get started on the entrances, even though I do not know which order they will be entering the ring. So that'll be fun. Excellent. Let's go. Oh, which one is this? This is the Fisher-Price car, I want to say. It is! Now, some would say that the Fisher-Price car was pivotal in fellow stablemate Chevrolet Matisse's titanic title victory over Pippa the Cat on Pip Down just last week, providing some timely interference that distracted Pippa just long enough for the Chevrolet Matisse to capture that championship. Could she repeat the effort tonight? A big win would go a long way for the Fisher-Price car.
This woman is the real deal.
Which woman? Which woman? It's oh my god, it's Grimace. Of course it's Grimace. Now, Grimace has had a bit of a run of poor luck recently, in that she had several shots at the BENXT Women's Championship and came up unsuccessful every single time, which is not what we normally expect from Grimace. Grimace has been pretty dominant in every avenue that we have experienced her in. But perhaps this is just what she needs to get back on the horse, as it were, and be a dominant force in BENXT once again. And also in this match, I remember this one, it's Hannah Montana, whom we saw an awful lot of in the opening few weeks of BENXT. But these days her appearances are a little rare, so it's nice to see her called forth by the computer for this Fatal 4-Way. Potentially another shot at the Wide Championship beckons in her future. In fact, something I'd like to do in the weeks leading up to Walrus Mania is have a knockout tournament to decide who challenges for a couple of those championships. I think that could be pretty fun to do. I just need to plan that. And we can kick those off the week following Elimination Chamber. And this is, of course, it's Miss This Legs. I remember who the last person in this match is. Here she is.
At
7 feet tall. It's just legs. A tournament. So you bloody stop it. Now, this game has no inbuilt functionality for tournaments, so we'd have to do our own using our website. But I think we could do it. We could do one across BENXT and Pip Down each week leading up to Walrus Mania. And the winner gets a shot at the Wide Championship and the Butterfield Championship. I think that could be good. We already know who's challenging for the men's and the women's championships per the Royal Rumble winners. And after Elimination Chamber, we will know who is challenging for the other World Championships too. So Walrus Mania is going to be pretty stacked. But we've still got a few weeks to go. And it's all about proving yourself, as these 4 women will be desperate to do tonight as they battle in a Fatal 4-Way. Who has the height advantage in this one? Definitely Grimace. Legs is sort of close behind. And then it's Hannah Montana and the Fisher-Price car, who are a similar height. And the website, is she a new roster member? Ann Roster is all elite. Gigantic springboard crossbody from Hannah Montana catches absolutely no one, and unfortunately she does get caught by Grimace, and you don't want to be caught by Grimace. The winner should face John Cena. Just one of the matches at Walrus Mania is against John Cena for no reason whatsoever. Knee strike and a power bomb. I tell you what, if Miss This Legs and Grimace team up, I don't think anyone will be safe. We should also have a tag team tournament as well, I think. I think that would be pretty fun too. Power slam there. Just sort of dumping her down. Again, no disqualification in a fatal 4-way. Hence the, sledgehammer that's been introduced by the Fisher-Price car.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being done here. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off
Hannah Montana catches the Fisher-Price car flush on the jaw with that flying forearm. And Hannah follows up. Oh my goodness. And then a zigzag. The action is fast and fluid here. Grimace sent into the corner by the Fisher-Price car. Clothesline to Grimace. Legs has introduced a kendo stick, but looks like Hannah Montana managed to wrestle that out of Legs' legs. Fisher-Price car. Full mount. And it looks like we got our first pin attempt here as the referee spends 6 years running to the other side of the ring. Was not ready for that at all. He should really know and be prepared. Legs. Oh my goodness me. Phenomenal athleticism of Legs. Knee strike to the side of the face of Hannah Montana as Legs and the Fisher-Price car go at it. Fisher-Price car sent into the turnbuckle. Legs full head of steam. Uses Legs. The Legs uses Legs. And then slams Legs into the canvas as the Fisher-Price car looks to continue the offense. Slingshot sent on. And a second pin attempt now. Hannah is there to break it up. Grimace is posing on the outside. Not sure why. You're going to want to get stuck into this match here, Grimace. There's Grimace. Hoists up Legs. Oh, and face first somehow goes the face of Legs. Single hand slam there from Grimace to Hannah Montana. Broken up by Fisher-Price car. And Fisher-Price car does have her signature. That flatliner hits it perfectly into the cover. Hannah is there to break it up, as is Legs. But the Fisher-Price car does have a finisher. And Hannah Montana better watch out because she's the most damaged member in this match so far. Oh my goodness me. But the educated legs of Legs drops the Fisher-Price car into the cover now on Grimace. Referee there. And a kick out by Grimace. We're still going. I don't know how Legs managed to duck under that attempt there from the diminutive Fisher-Price car. And we've got another pinfall attempt here, and I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's not. The other participants in this match were a little bit engaged in a maneuver, so they couldn't actually go and break it up in time, and that's often the way you see these matches end, is if someone's doing a submission, or they're on the outside doing something. It can be difficult for them to break up pin attempts. As Grimace goes into the pin attempt now. Kick out at one. Fisher-Price car, Legs not ready. Oh my goodness me! A gigantic kick to the face of Grimace. I don't know how Fisher-Price car got her legs that high. And a pin attempt there. Oh my goodness, look at Legs go! Oh, look at Legs go! Incredible combination strikes there from Legs. And then a super kick to Hannah Montana. Grimace is stirring, but could Legs steal this? The referee's taking ages to get there. Our referees are just taking way too long, quite frankly. As Grimace with repeated strikes to Legs. Fisher-Price car doing the same thing to Hannah Montana. Grimace has her finisher. Fisher-Price car, though, able to take advantage. European uppercut to the back of the head of Grimace as Grimace rolls out. Full takeaway feast arrived, ready for the debut of junior and senior Lynn and Eve. Lynn and Eve. It's not Sarah and Eve. Lynn and Eve and Anna as their manager. God damn. Junior and senior Lynn and Eve. And it's Hannah Montana's the only one who's standing tall right now as Fisher-Price car rolls out for a breather. And Legs bumps into the back of Grimace. And now the two pair off. Grimace sent into the corner. More leg strikes from Legs. And Hannah Montana rolling through full mount. And now strikes directly to the mush of Legs. Oh. Grimace goes face first into the turnbuckle. Hannah ducks out the way of the knee strike attempt from Fisher-Price car. And now grabs a hold of Legs. Surely not. The power of Hannah Montana is impressive. Lets her go. Oh, and then a forearm to the spine. Grimace, though, stalking in the background. Hannah Montana too quick, though. Hannah Montana An impressive string of offense there. Knee to the midsection of Carr and into the cover. Could Hannah Montana come out of this one with a victory? The ring has been cleared. Kick out at 1. Hannah has her finisher as well. She really could have taken advantage if she had the wherewithal to do so. Legs doing something mental. Oh my goodness me. I think she just kicked her right in the stomach. As Fisher-Price Carr went for a pin and now gets absolutely decked by a sledgehammer. Another pinfall attempt. Grimace is there. Grimace will break it up. Grimace now. Slams legs face. Into, oh, and a headbutt. Busting open legs. Oh, and what's Grimace doing now? This could be the McNuggy drop. It is. Oh my goodness me. The McNuggy drop hits flush. No one is anywhere nearby. And Grimace gets back to winning ways after a disastrous few weeks in the title picture.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
A big win for Grimace tonight. And she needed it. But again, another excellent fatal 4-way match from all participants. Very impressive across the board. And there were just finishes and signatures flying everywhere. People launching themselves all over the place. And you'll see when Grimace hit... Okay, you won't see. When Grimace hit that, it was the Fisher-Price Carr and Hannah Montana were locked up doing moves to each other on the outside of the ring. They couldn't possibly come in and break it up. And so Grimace gets the big victory here tonight. And hopefully it's the start of something big for Grimace, as she has been sadly on a very, very poor run of form in recent weeks. Amazing, amazing match. That's what the viewers say, and who are we to disagree? Up next though, it's main event time. For the second week running, Funky Barbara Piss. Main events BENXT. This is just a promo, of course, but I want to hear what they have to say. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if we're going to get entrances. There will be no predictions for this, of course. We just got to hear what they have to say. I'd also love to hear how people are doing BENXT bucks wise. Who's got the most BENXT bucks and who has got the fewest BENXT bucks? Let me know. Let me know. Funky Barbara and Seth Pissin Rollins have a promo off. Next, I don't know what it's going to be. It's all controlled by the computer. Let's find out. I've got 139k. I have 141. I got 100k, but I also legally am not allowed to bet. 191,000. Man, lost all but one wager. I'm up 700 or so. 2.1 thousand. Blimey. The controller looking like a bow tie on Seth always gets me. It does, doesn't it? He looks very smart. Piss it down. Let's hear what they've got to say then.
You know, I had a feeling we'd hear from her tonight.
Funky Barbara is the one who's on the mic.
Heading to the ring, ready to call somebody out.
Oh, who do we reckon she's going to call out? Who bloody knows? You know something, Seth Pissin Rollins? I'm fed up of you and your stupid family that are not as good as my family. You get out of here right now. Pierce it down. He's answered the call. He has answered the call. You know something, Funky Barbara Piss? You and the Piss family make me sick. You think you guys are so much better than the Undisputed Era, but you know what? You're not. Your hair may look like our hair, but your family is not our family. We are the best, and we have much better noses than you could ever have. Yeah, well, let's have a match about it. Cool, that was it. Looks like these two are finally going to face off. What an incredible promo between Funky Barbara and Seth Pissin Rollins. The next show we will finally have a match between Funky Barbara Piss and Seth Pissin Rollins. the matriarch and patriarch, respectively, of the Piss family and the Undisputed Era. Incredible. Brilliant match. 5 stars, say the crowd. Funky Barbara Piss called Seth Piss and Rollins out to the ring to a face-to-face confrontation, issuing a challenge to a match. Seth Piss and Rollins accepted, setting up these two superstars to face each other on the next show. That's correct. That is what happened. We now move on to Pip Down. And perhaps we get to see what the next move is of Pippa the Cat. What does Pip Down look like without Pippa the Cat as champion? Probably much the same. Probably much the same. But there's no way of knowing until we get there. It's loading something, by the way. I can't actually skip ahead yet. Oh, there we go. Now we're good. Such a heel move to not fight in this city. Yeah, that was one of the options, wasn't it? Do this fight right now. Yeah, okay, I'll fight you, but not in a dump like insert name of town that we're in. Boo! We're from there. Don't do that. Don't say nasty things about name of town. I'll fight you in a real city, like the place we're in next week. Boo! We hate those guys. That's not where we are. Wrestling 101, baby. Wrestling 101. It is the pre-elimination chamber Pip Down. Daronk and Judas. And Carla and Santino. Tag match. Chevrolet Matisse, the new Pip Down Women's Champion, takes on Bobby Babaffa King Looney. Brian Michael Bendis looks to continue his run through the Men's Championship division as he takes on Simon Miller, and that's okay. Jill Sandwich goes one-on-one with the Winkler, and in the main event, Piss Jericho and Red Thunderman have a promo. What do we cut? What do we cut? Oh, it's difficult to decide. I feel like this rivalry, I have cut every single one of their matches. But also, the tag matches take a little while, and I kind of want to put a little Kong Strong tables match here, you know? You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it. You should continue cutting them. Funny. Alright, let's do that then. Sorry, guys. Really sorry. Really sorry. We're going to do a 5-way tables match. You love those, though. One of you might be in it. You know, one of you might be in it. I'll tell you who's definitely going to be in it, though. And that is the current champion, Meat Face. Can he go back to back to back? It is unlikely, but it is possible. Not much of a rivalry with no matches, is it? No. No. The game really wants it to be a rivalry, but at every turn I'm saying, absolutely fucking not. You back off. I've got a better idea. It is time for the wheel. You guys ready? You guys ready for the wheel? Wheel. Wheels on. Up first. Meatface, you can't be in it twice. That's cheating. Spin it again. Oh, for crying out loud. How many opportunities does Pippa's mum get at this tables championship? She's back at it. The wheel loves Pippa's mum. We should change the stats, really, because she is tantamount to just being a real wrestler at this point. Having an overall of 52 is so unfair. If the wheel will not leave her alone. Oh, it was about to be very awkward as Pippa's mum and Pippa the cat nearly both got drawn, but it is the fearsome Reboot Rumble Walrus Mania main eventer, Biker Barbara Piss, who has been called forth by the wheel. And that's not all. We've also got the Eggs Button. Eggs Button. Come on in, Eggs Button. And the final slot goes to Connor. Would you like me to lick it, Lieutenant? I wouldn't, but if you could throw someone through a table, that would win you a championship, so get on in here, you mad bastard. Little Kong Strong title on the line. Once again, the wheel goes off the screen. And we're going to start with that match. So prepare yourselves for the predictions, which will be showing up in chat in just a moment. In just a moment, Eggsbudden, Pippa's mum, Biker Barbara Piss, and Connor challenge for Meatface's Little Kong Strong Championship. He has had a lengthy 14-day reign. Can it extend another 7 days? Could we have a 21-dayer on our hands here? That's the question. It's unlikely. The numbers don't lie and they spell disaster for you at Pip Down. But there's a chance. He managed to pull it out of the bag last week. Or could we have another upset like we did when the Drinks Fairy won her first championship? Put someone through it accidentally. It could happen. Or what is more likely is that the Drinks Fairy, being rated 50-something, will be put through a table in this specific match for this specific title for a third time. She has been put through a table more than anyone else. However, she is riding a huge wave of momentum after getting the elimination record in the Reboot Rumble. How many did she eliminate? 6 people? Absolutely outstanding performance. We'll see how it goes, though. Predictions are now live. Who is walking out as Little Kong Strong champion? I didn't take a pissing photo of the bloody running order again. Every time I forget. It was Meatface. Meatface, Pippa's mum, Eggsbudden Connor? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's get this thing rolling, everybody. Shoo. God, the crowd's going wild for this one. Yeah! Yeah, a Little Kong Strong Championship! No, that's not it at all. That's not the order we thought it was. Eggsbudden is here. The Luchador Extreme X here. He's appeared in a few of these matches where the wheel has called him forth. Hasn't been able to secure a victory off the back of it, but you never know, right? Could be tonight. Could be tonight. That's enough. Can't have too much fun. It's Pippa's mum. We last saw her just 1 week ago, where she came to the aid of Pippa the Cat in her title defense against the Chevrolet Matisse. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Pippa that evening. And perhaps the weight of the world is on the shoulders of Pippa's mum tonight as she attempts to bring gold back to the household. Thank you, Death. 1479-6. I now have the running order for the music. Appreciate it. Let's see if she can do it. Don't run over your competitors at ringside. Oh my god. Well, she threaded that needle pretty tight, didn't she? Biker Barbara, of course, won the Women's Reboot Rumble just a few weeks ago. She will main event Walrus Mania. As it stands, she will challenge the Chevrolet Matisse for the championship, as the Chevrolet Matisse upset Pippa the Cat last week on Pip Down. Who's to say who the champion will be come Walrus Mania? And here's the champion. The champion for whom That title belt simply does not fit. But even so, he wears it with pride. Meat face emblazoned upon his face and jacket and singlet. Could he extend his reign to a hugely impressive 21 days? We'll find out in just a moment. And finally, representing Team Lickit, welcome to the Detroit Experience.
Hello, welcome to the Detroit Experience.
Such an unnecessary entrance. He is a bit scary though. Would you like me to lick it, Lieutenant? No thanks. Are you sure? I'll lick it. Could Connor be licking the Little Kong Strong Championship by the end of this evening? Let's determine this thing once and for all. Tables match for the Little Kong Strong Championship. First person to put someone else through a table gets to come home with the gold. Pippa, can we have an exclusive interview, please? Huh? What?
The bell sounds and we are set. No disqualifications, no counters.
Pippa, exclusive interview? Do you have time to talk?
Submissions either. No, for this match, you have to put your opponent right through the table.
How do you feel after losing your championship? How do you feel? How do you feel? No? You look a bit sad. Okay, well, you never know. You could get another shot at it, couldn't you? Right? You could get... Jesus. You could get another shot at it, couldn't you? Yeah, you could. So don't worry. It's not the end of the road necessarily. Yeah? It's just like when you lost the BENXT Women's Championship and then you won the Pip Down. There could be another opportunity. The wheel nearly called you tonight. Yeah? The wheel nearly called you. You're going to come and sit down and watch the show? That might make you feel better. You've still got an entire show named after you, which is pretty exciting. So why don't you come sit down? Come on. In the meantime, this tables match is going on, and it's going absolutely bloody mental out there. Everyone's throwing themselves at everything. Pippa's mum there. Oh, beautiful dropkick to the eggs button. And Biker Barbara Pierce is just hanging up the... Whoa, look at the Drinks Fairy go. Impressive stuff. No one is yet to bring a table into the ring, or indeed erect one, as... Oh no, Connor interrupts Pippa's mum on the top rope and now turns his attention to the eggs button. Biker Barbara Pierce still really going after the champion. And Connor now with the eggs button hoisted up high. Face first, directly onto that turnbuckle pad, as what is Biker Babs looking to do here? Just punishing the champion. Oh boy. If indeed he is able to retain tonight, is he even going to have the arm strength to be able to lift that championship up? And now Connor introducing a kendo stick on the outside. Pippa's mum, German suplex to that grandma. And Pippa's sort of hovering. She hasn't sat down yet, but she's kind of here. And it's Pippa's mum, actually, who introduces the table finally. Slides it into the ring. Goes in after it. Who is going to set this table up? Eggs button intercepts. And a suplex to Pippa's mum. The champion makes his way into the ring now, as does Biker Barbara. And Pippa's mum, sorry. Oh! Gets dropkicked directly in the face. And all 5 participants are now in the ring. Pippa's mum is down. Table gets picked up briefly and then does a flip for fun. Leg sweep from Eggs Button to the champion. Pippa's mum now taking it to the Eggs Button once again. Elbow to the face. And a slap. And whoa! There goes Pippa's mum. Dumped on the outside. And it's just the Eggs Button who's standing up in the middle of the ring at the moment. Pippa, are you going to sit down? You don't know where she was. She doesn't know where she was. Pippa. You are such a graceless animal. Go on, sit down. Oh, I think we got it. I'm looking to the judges, and the judges have indicated that it is good. We have a Pip Down. We have a Pip Down. An awful lot of fighting on the outside as we see Pippa's mum taking it to the Reboot Rumble winner, but a counter from Biker Barbara Piss. Connor now in the ring. Oh my goodness me, the X button launches himself from the top turnbuckle to the outside. Immediately walks into the path of Biker Barbara. Oh my goodness me. It was almost a war crime knee there. Much like Demo Dick does, and Biker Barbara really, oh my goodness me, just taking it to Meatface. And there is now a table in the ring. Pippa's mum, I believe, is maybe going to try and put Biker Barbara through it. Can you imagine if this happens? This would be absolutely incredible, but it's Connor who gets back up first. Biker Barbara is there. Drinks Fairy clobbers the champion with a table. Another table being introduced by the Drinks Fairy this time. And Drinks Fairy throws it down, decides to jump out of the ring for some reason. These guys more interested in beating each other up, great view of the lights there, than actually trying to win the championship here, which is an interesting tactic. Sidewalk slam there from the champion to the Drinks Fairy. Connor and Biker Barbara Piss going at it on the outside. Eggsbutton also inserting himself into the melee as well. Doesn't quite catch Connor in time. And now the Eggsbutton climbs in, and he does knock that table down as it comes to Pippa's mum to once again set up a table. I thought she might have accidentally just set it up for one of those guys. She's left it alone, not really sure why. Eggsbutton with the counter. Now Meatface with the counter. These two are fighting very, very close. Very close to this table indeed. Counter again from Eggsbutton. We've got a terrible view again of what's going on in the ring, where the action's happening. Meatface is stunned. He's on it. And I think Eggsbutton's about to win gold for the first time. And it is the Eggsbutton who is your new little Kong Strong champion. He has finally pressed the Eggs button. He has learned the tutorial. And we have a new champion here on Pip Down. The 14-day reign of Meatface has come to an end at the hands of the Eggs button. And it wasn't just Meatface losing the championship. This was a definitive victory. It was the champion himself who was put through the table to secure the victory for the Eggs button. Just like this. Press X to German suplex that grandma. And we've got a new winner. His arms are just way too vascular. Not really had to look at his arms in this lighting before. Something wrong. Go get that investigated, my man. It's not right. It's not right. Well, we've crowned a new champ. Oh, God, just a little bit of PlayStation music at the end there. But up next, we have the brand new, the newly minted Pip Down Women's Champion, the Chevrolet Matisse, going one-on-one with Bobby Babalooney, or as she's known in the wrestling universe, Bobby Babaffiking-Looney. Incredible. The women's champ takes on the children's party entertainer, one-on-one, next on Pip Down. Let's go.
One of the best competitors in the women's division.
There she is. She has the gold. Dethroning the longest reigning Pip Down Women's Champ of all time. That being Pippa the Cat, who seemingly has taken it pretty hard. She's now left. She's gone to sulk somewhere. Yes, I can see it. She sat at the top of the stairs in the dark like Batman. Chevrolet Matisse is your new champion. And she has her first real test tonight because although Bobby Babaffiking-Looney hasn't really had any significant victories, or indeed is even in the championship picture, the champion wants to come out looking strong tonight. And that's exactly what she'll have to do against Bobby. Bobby! Alright, that's enough whining guitar. Let's get Bobby out here and listen to her amazing music.
That's the balloons popping, you know?
That's the balloons popping. If you're having a party, here she comes, Bobby Babaffucking Looney. I practiced this in front of the mirror multiple times today. Bobby Babaffucking Looney. Perfect. An itty bitty party. Come on, Bobby. The new champ takes on Bobby Babaffucking Looney. 1-on-1 now on Pip Down. Ding that bell. Subscribe and ding the bell, and the champion just kicks the face directly off Bobby Babalooney. It's amazing she's actually still here. I'd have thought that would have, like, maybe ruptured the balloon that sort of is the corporeal form of Bobby Babalooney, and she would have just gone and, like, zoomed around the rafters of the arena. But she's still here. That's how good of a balloon animal creator she is. Say it again, but three times as fast, or 3 times quickly. Bobby Babaffucking Looney, Bobby Babaffucking Looney, Bobby Babaffucking Looney. That might actually summon her. If you do that on a dark, stormy night in front of a mirror, you may summon Bobby Babalooney, so be careful with that. It's too powerful. Hope work goes well for you, YV1. Thank you for stopping in. I'll catch you soon. Oh, no. Bobby Babaffucking Looney landed hard there. That flash of red indicating that she is now bleeding, potentially from the nose or the forehead. And that, of course, is her balloon-making nose, and you can't be damaging that. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, no, that was an STO, sorry. Drops the champion. Imagine if Bobby Babalooney manages to get a victory here over the Chevrolet Matisse. I think we might have to have a title match next week on Pip Down for sure. Count of 5 now, back in the ring. Bobby marking her woman. Beautiful crossbody there. Hits the mark. Into the cover. Referee decides to run a full fucking lap of the ring before starting to count. And now, stomp on the elbow. Bobby. A shrug. Oh, a belly to belly. Sorry, a balloony to balloony there from Bobby Babalooney, and the champion is down. Oh my goodness me. We could be closing in on a significant upset here, as Bobby Babalooney has dominated the new champion from the word go. Oh, went for the finisher, but a counter from the Chevrolet Matisse. If Bobby Babalooney had hit that, it would have been all over. Fortunately for the Matisse, she was able to counter at the perfect time, and now Bobby Babalooney has to battle to get her signature bar back. Bobby, beautiful. And now Bobby really winding up with these strikes here, backing the champion into the corner. Chops now across the bonnet. And another strike, and Bobby is just absolutely schooling the champion here. Could it be that the Chevrolet Matisse's head is just completely out of the game, coming into this feeling perhaps a bit too proud, a bit too egotistical after a big victory last week? Or could it be that maybe the Chevrolet Matisse just got very lucky last week against Pippa the Cat? Bobby puts spikes on the floor. No, because that could also pop Bobby. Bobby could also pop and zoom off into the sky, you know? We can't have that. Chevrolet Matisse with the counter on the outside, now taking it to Bobby Babalooney. And the Chevrolet Matisse closing in on a signature. Bobby sent back in. Chevrolet Matisse up to the top. Is that a sign there that says, I like cheese? There's 2. It says, I like cheese. I also like cheese. Chevrolet Matisse hits that deep 6 signature, and the Chevrolet Matisse has 2 finishers stored. Despite weathering an early storm, it could be that the Chevrolet Matisse just needs to hit this hit this car hit here. That's what it's called, the car hit. And Bobby has been hit by a car, and it's over. Bobby Babalooni has officially been hit by the car, and the Chevrolet Matiz rolls on. I thought Bobby was going to kick out of that one, actually, because Bobby had barely been hurt. But that was all she wrote. And it really did look like Bobby was going to get a big victory here. But at the end of the day, the Chevrolet Matiz able to hit this huge signature. And then Bobby Babalooni was hit by a car. Go. Go on, champ. Go on, champ. Looked a little dicey to begin with, but the Chevrolet Matiz walks out with an important first victory post becoming champion. Very good. Oh God, shush, we get it. Chevrolet Matiz beats Bobby Babalooni. Up next, Brian Michael Bendis goes one-on-one with Simon Miller. Simon Miller, of course, was the inaugural Audi Red Thunder champion, and that's okay. He did end up losing it a couple of weeks later, but he has held gold before, and he is very much cemented in the Pip Down Men's Championship division. Brian Michael Bendis, of course, with a big win over Rules Boss last week, both of those two in the same division as Simon Miller. BMB looking to string significant back-to-back victories within that division, potentially eyeing up a future Pip Down Men's Championship slot. But first, he's got to go through Miller. And Miller could bring that momentum to a sudden halt. BMB. Simon Miller. Predictions now live. Who is gonna win? Let's do it.
Here we go, guys.
Are you going to bring a I like cheese sign to North Wrestling if you happen to go there? I mean, I would, but they don't really do signs at independent shows. I'd feel like a bit of an arse if I did. Brian Michael Morales, that of course being Brian Michael Bendis, he done Miles Morales. And now he goes one-on-one with another significant challenge this week on Pip Down in the form of Simon, and that's okay, Miller.
All right. I love this guy.
If you want to, and that's okay, get serious about this, pray too.
Let's just take a moment to talk about hypocrisy, Saxton. If the WWE Universe were on their feet for this particular superstar, you would be too.
Miller with a big opportunity here himself. If he can stop the momentum of Brian Michael Bendis, he stands a pretty good chance of getting himself a championship shot further down the line. Of course, it is the BENXT Men's Championship which will be defended in the main event of Walrus Mania, as James Jenkins was the winner of the Men's Reboot Rumble, and he is on BENXT. So it will be the men of Pip Down, that being Brian Michael Bendis, Simon Miller, Rules Boss, etc., who will enter the Elimination Chamber to determine who will challenge, as it stands, the Red Thunderman for his Pip Down Championship at Walrus Mania. So really what we're looking at here is building momentum ahead of a grueling match tomorrow in Universe. Probably not tonight, but in Universe, a grueling match to determine the number one contender for Walrus Mania. Simon Miller. The head slapping begins. And a big chop to Brian Michael Bendis. Repeated chops from Miller. Throwing Brian Michael Bendis across the ring. Now Miller. Oh, cheeky little back heel to the temple of BMB as he lifts up Brian, and then a running power slam Just a show of technical power and ability from Simon Miller. And much like a few matches we've seen so far today, it has been all one-way traffic thus far in this match. Simon Miller has absolutely dominated Brian Michael Bendis from the word go, but of course, that is not always a reflection on the end of these matches as Brian Michael Bendis manages to escape. And a pin attempt on Simon Miller. Of course, if Simon gets his signature and his finisher, there's every chance that Brian Michael Bendis could counter one of those and steal it for himself. And then momentum swings right back the other way. All to play for here. Bendis like Beckham indeed. And now BMB. Oh, he manages to catch Miller, who didn't expect to see Brian Michael Bendis flying off the ropes like that. And just like that, Brian Michael Bendis is getting back into this match. Simon Miller up on the shoulders of Bendis. Bendis showing a lot of power of his own here as he hangs up Miller over the ropes. Boot to the back of the leg of Miller. And he beckons for Simon to get back to his feet. And Simon obliges for some reason. Ducks out the way. And Miller again feeling it. But he's getting too far ahead of himself here as he's taunting. BMB leaps to his feet and manages to take advantage with that drop kick. Simon hung up on the ropes and sent over the top. And BMB now leaps to the outside. And a standing Spanish fly there. Standing shooting star press, sorry, that's the wrong move. And now Simon sends Brian flying across the outside. Now, we do not want to see a count out here. But Simon's doing a move that is taking a lot of time.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
And now Simon. He needs to get Brian back in the ring. Oh, he hits a spear on the outside. That's Simon's signature, of course. He needs to get Brian back in the ring now, though, because otherwise this is going to end up via count out. That is not how you do it. Miller gets back into the ring for the count of 7. Now, he could break the count by rolling back out. There's every chance Brian will get up in time, and I think he will, just very close to a count of 9. Referee even did the gesture. Miller closing in. I think he's going to get it. This is the jackhammer from Miller. Oh, but I believe Brian Michael Bendis has managed to counter. This is exactly what I was talking about, and now the ball is very much in Brian's court, but Simon is furious. He wanted to hit that jackhammer, denied by Brian Michael Bendis at the 11th hour. Goes for the cover anyway. BMB did eat a spear. After all. Kick out at 2.999. Again, you could have stunned. Simon again goes for the cover. Gets feet on the ropes for elevation. Kick out at 1. Really just rubbing it in at this point. Mocking Brian. Sit out spinebuster from Simon Miller. And in spite of the fact that Brian Michael Bendis has a signature and a finisher locked and loaded, Simon Miller is not letting up. BMB could turn this around in an instant if he gets the opportunity, but Simon is staying very much in control here, and it's not looking good for Brian Michael Bendis. Simon, and that's okay. If you want to get serious about this, pray to Miller. Wants to finish this thing, and again, he was showboating, and BMB took the opportunity to spring up. Brian Michael Bendis does have a finisher. It looks like he nearly took out the referee there. A costly mistake puts Simon Miller back in control. And Simon continuing to dissect Brian Michael Bendis. All he needs is one big move, and this match is over. Brian Michael Bendis on full red body, Simon Miller just on yellow. And now lifts up. Oh, and then just throws Bendis across the ring. And I don't think we've ever seen Simon Miller fired up like this before. We've not seen a performance like this out of Miller. And it is refreshing to see going into tomorrow. Sit out spinebuster. Sits out on the cover though. Not quite, but Miller does now have his finisher. Could we be about to see that jackhammer that Brian Michael Bendis managed to counter just a moment ago? Oh, and a slap for good measure as well. And Simon now rubbing the face of Brian Michael Bendis into the canvas and then drops the elbow as well. And Simon's calling for it. We could be closing in on a Simon Miller victory here. It's time for the jackhammer. Up goes Bendis. And down he comes with the spin, the twist into the cover, and Simon Miller has defeated Brian Michael Bendis, 1 day removed from their brutal Elimination Chamber match to determine who will challenge the Pip Down Men's Champion at Walrus Mania. It really was Simon Miller's game tonight. Brian Michael Bendis had a couple of flashes of brilliance in there, again showing how dangerous he is, how agile and how easily he can counter and quickly spin a match to his favour. But ultimately, it was Miller who came out on top, finally being able to hit that jackhammer. And Simon Miller walks into the Elimination Chamber with a ton of momentum on his side. I lost, but that's okay. This is very much okay. That's not okay, actually. The audience is divided, but the fact remains that Simon Miller walks out tonight with a huge victory under his belt. Fictitious belt, of course, but soon it could be a very real belt. That's wrestling analysis for you. You're welcome. Now, we are closing in on the end of the stream here, and as much as I hate to finish early, I am feeling a little under the weather still, so I might call it here. And next week we will finish these last 2 matches, and then we are at the Elimination Chamber where it is all to play for. We will have 2 Elimination Chamber matches. There will be a Pip Down Men's Division Elimination Chamber match to decide who will challenge for the Pip Down Men's Championship at Walrus Mania, and there will be a BENXT Women's Elimination Chamber to decide who will challenge for the BENXT Women's Championship at Walrus Mania. It's going to be an exciting night. I look forward to having you all join me to experience it, and it's going to be pretty crazy. So do come along. And then following that, we will be kickstarting the various tournaments leading on the final road to Walrus Mania, which will be the next pay-per-view after this one. And yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I really hope you'll join me. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. And I hope your channel points recover. I will be live tomorrow morning, of course, as usual, playing some Batman Arkham Knight. And that will be at 11 a.m. Who is live? Who we got? We got Kieran live. I'm actually going to go see Kieran this weekend. Very exciting. Going over to Ireland to visit Kieran. So go send Kieran some love. If you're unfamiliar with Kieran, he was an exceptional, and still is an exceptional, video editor who worked with us at TripleJump for many years, edited all sorts of stuff you'll be familiar with. All of the rules bosses, all of the weirdest games ever, some of the worst games ever, all of the 101 video game lists that we did as well. He's brilliant. He's streaming now. We're going to raid him. Go send him some love, and I will catch you all tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow morning. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.